Mic check, mic check, 1, 2, just making sure everything's working. I know third verse is about to go live. I just saw it, but the show must go on. And they're talking about the verses, the game versus YG. And I talked about it a little bit on my last live, but today is a very special day. I will let the song fade out and then I will switch over. But shout out to the people that are in YouTube. Shout out to the people on Twitch. I really appreciate you guys. Shout out to the replay gang. We about to get started. How's it going, y'all? My name is Nixus, and welcome to yet another episode of Spinning the Block. I got my co-pilot Tom with me. He is here today. He's gonna be tapped in on the ones and zeros, and he's gonna be navigating this ship as we spin the block. First up, also, if you want to become a Ruff Ryder and support the channel, I'll start doing members only stuff where I go into stuff that you don't see on vanilla YouTube. I am currently doing an entire live stream where I educate people on freaky shit. And that is a members only live stream, so if you're interested, it's only $1.99. Yeah, that's it. Maybe $2. I don't know. YouTube's weird. I don't know how their prices work, but I know I have it at $1.99. What's good, Noah? But shout out to the third verse. Love me some Company Man, love me some Stat. Stat he's got a lot of L opinions sometimes, but you know, whatever, he makes it work. He's got a very charismatic personality. But I'm not gonna keep y'all for super long. I wanna, like I said, I wanna kinda retain that 2-hour pocket. And it's mainly just gonna be me yapping today. At least until more people come in. But from now it's gonna be me yapping to the replay gang. So shout out replay gang. Y'all are in the back seat right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Shout out to Noah, by the way. That's a Rough Rider. Let's see. React. News. That's what it is. We got some news today that I wanted to talk about. We got the game here. Let me see if I can make that just a little. There we go. We have the game calling out a fan who refused to stand during his concert. There we go. Now y'all can actually see me. So this happened yesterday. This was published yesterday, July 22nd. The game wasn't having it. I'm sure he wasn't. Hip-hop shows are intended to be interactive, fans throwing their hands in the air, getting out of their seats, etc. So it makes the energy of the shows so alive compared to others where audience members are expected to stay in their seats. Stat looks like Stewart's little brother. Noah. Noah, I'm not looking at you today. You just hear roasted people. It's what makes the energy of the show so alive compared to others, where audience members are expected to stay in their seats. For rappers, their job is to basically ensure that everyone in the crowd is grooving along with them. Some nights are easier than others, and it appears the game had to find out the hard way. During a recent concert, the Compton rapper was performing Hate It or Love It. It stopped the record to call out one of his fans when he realized they weren't willing to get out of their seat. And here's the video right here. I will go ahead and play that for you guys.
You gotta stand up, man. Get to hey, now we gotta start over, cause this cool motherfucker, he like this. He like, yeah, that's right, kid. Do that shit, Holmes.
You know, okay, as much as he was at least cool about it. He was very humorous about it. He wasn't like a piece of shit. But I get it. It's very reminiscent of the Key and Peele sketch where he's like, nah, homie, I'm not, chairs are for pussies. I'm not, nah, man. No, I'm not going to heaven. Heaven's for pussies. But yes, that is the video, and I will be chopping this up later. The article continues. If we're being fair, this isn't an issue that's limited to hip-hop. Erykah Badu previously paused her show to call out people in the front row back in November. And she's quoted as saying, "I'm not doing shit else until these people stand up," she said, pointing to the front row. Then she started calling out specific people, especially you. Get your ass up. Where's she at? Did she leave? Good. Man, say what you want about Erykah Badu. She's funny as hell. Hey, Sweet Cookies, good to see you. Shout out to Sweet Cookies too. She's Rough Rider for real, for real. And she even zeroed in. She says, "Some nigga over here trying to mean mug me the whole time in the front row with his arms folded." I'm just. So he spoke I'll touch on the issue, but I'll finish the article. Outside of the performance, the game will be gracing the Versus stage with YG this week. Dubbed Compton Forever, the two West Coast legends will be going song for song to see who has the better catalog. It will undoubtedly be an impressive show from two West Coast titans from two different eras. So I am very excited to see that Versus. I am very, very curious to see who's going to win, because I mean, shit, this was recent. So they both have definitely still been on their grind. They have still been on their rap game. Like, it's gonna be a battle for sure. This is like the Tank and Tyrese thing. It's definitely gonna be a battle. But in terms of hits, I don't know, because they both have hits on both sides. And also, you know, fucking YG's album was a smash success. His latest album, yeah, maybe two different eras, but like Game is still touring, as we can see here. So they both have still been on the grind, you know, keeping their vocal chops active so that they can even stand a chance in this battle. Because, like, the hits are fine. You just have to be able to perform the hits. That's the other part of the Verses that a lot of people don't take into account, is that you have to actually be able to perform those hits for the audience. Who does dumb stuff like that? Okay, thank you for leading me into my point, because I'm about to light y'all up. These people in particular, the ones that we were just discussing in this article, and I made a message about it. I posted it on the Discord and I tagged everybody. I was like, this shit really kind of it really grinds my gears. People who go to concerts with attitudes, with nasty attitudes, and people who will sit in the front row and just sit there and mean mug the performer on stage. Why? Why are you the way that you are? People out there that do this. Like, I'm talking to all of you. Why do you do this? How miserable do you have to be to pay hundreds of dollars to see somebody like Erykah Badu in concert? Front row seats, by the way. Front row seats are not cheap. Front row seats, and you're gonna sit there and fucking mean mug because you don't want to be there. Like, I get it. If your girl or your wife took you to that concert or whatever happened to taking people out on dates? Whatever happened to, you know, being happy to see that she's having a good time? Like, why are people going to concerts that are supposed to be recreational? They're supposed to be fun. You're supposed to go there and have a good time and enjoy the music. Why the fuck would you go to a concert just to sit there and try and look cool or try and mean mug the performers on stage? I'm sorry, you're weird. You're weird, all of you who do that. We're judging. Me and Tom are judging you right now. You're weird. Get some help. Like, I'm so sick of y'all. Y'all will go out to places where everybody is trying to have a good time and then you'll start bogging down the mood with your nasty, stank-ass attitudes. If you're gonna come there with an attitude, then you may as well not even get the tickets. Why pay the money to get the tickets to go to a place where everybody's having fun just to purposefully not have fun? At that point, you're just, I don't know, you're just dumb. You just lack a brainstem. Like, who does that? That's like going to a jazz club and then getting mad when they start playing jazz. Like, nigga, why are you there? Get out. If you don't like the atmosphere, if you don't want to be at the concert, fucking leave. Or maybe, I don't know, don't purchase front row tickets to this concert. Like, it's just, I don't know, y'all, it's just basic common fucking sense, but a lot of people don't have that shit these days, so I gotta say this shit. Stop it. Stop going out to these places and ruining everybody else's fun with your nasty attitude. If you don't want to be there, don't get the tickets. Like, it's as simple as that. Just don't go. Why are you deliberately going to these places and acting like an asshole? That's how you get beat up. That is how you get jumped. When you killing people's vibes, when you're a fucking killjoy, when you're killing the mood. Cause you want to have a little fucking temper tantrum. You want to have a little nasty ass attitude. Do you know how many people would kill to have front row seats to an Erykah Badu concert? Do you know how many men would kill to have front row tickets or front row seats to an Erykah Badu concert? You over here taking like 10 other niggas' chances, and you go sit there and mean mug and not enjoy the show. Like, I'm sick of y'all. Yeah, I'm sick of all you niggas. The ones that will go to concerts and go to clubs and go out to these restaurants and purposefully act a fool. Get out. You're a bunch of children. And it's evident that you didn't get your asses beat enough when you were growing up. That's how you think you could go out here and get away with this tomfoolery. But then when y'all start finding out, then all of a sudden, oh, I'm a victim. She was mean to me. She called me a bitch. Well, she was correct. I don't see what the problem is. That's not bullying. That's just calling a spade a spade. If you're going to act like a bitch, then don't get upset when you get called out for being a bitch. To steal a line from Tyler Perry, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, Affleck. Like, what the fuck else? Stop it, people. These concerts are not to go and aura farm and try and get bitches. That's what the clubs are for. Concerts are for people who are there to listen to the performer play their music or sing or do whatever and have a good time. Hey, Miss Hummus, good to see you. Tam, good to see you. I see y'all in here. I see people popping off. Couch Potato, good morning. Good morning. I see you guys. Sorry, I'm ranting about people that go to concerts just to be assholes and have attitudes and mean mug the performers. It's not cool, bro. Like, you're not cool. We get it. You have tiny PP syndrome, dude, at the game concert. It was probably a cholo. From the way the game was talking, it was 100% a cholo. It was a cholo with short man syndrome that was trying to aura farm and doing a very poor job at it, so much so that it literally got Game's attention and he paused the whole concert to address it. Do y'all feel good? Do y'all like the attention that you get from fucking up everybody else's day? Do y'all just like having a bunch of people look at you like they want to run you over with a semi? Does it like get you off or something? Like, do you feel confident knowing that you've successfully ruined everybody's experience? Like, you personally, and that there's like 20 niggas right now that want to stomp you the fuck out for it. Like, do y'all feel proud of yourselves? You miserable, lecherous little things. Like, do you feel joy out of sucking the life and soul out of your environment? You must, because that's the only reason I could think of as to why you would do something like that. Y'all are just miserable, and you just want everybody else to be miserable right along with you. No. Hell no. In this day and age, people need to protect their peace now more than ever. And if we're going to a concert as a reprieve from our 80-hour work weeks to enjoy a fucking rap concert, and you're gonna sit there and act like a stubborn brat just because you want to look cool or you don't want to enjoy yourself like everybody else, I'm knocking you the fuck out. I'm sorry, we're getting you out of here. I'm gonna call the bouncers. I'm gonna be like, hey, get him out of here. Why is he here? That's literally what Game was. He was like, why is this nigga here? If you're just gonna sit there and be like, oh no, I'm not dancing that shit. I'm too cool for that shit. I'm not gonna get hyped with the crowd. Then why are you there? Why? That's like going to a restaurant and refusing to eat anything. Why are you there? Like, you're not cool, bro. People who do this shit, you're not cool. You're annoying. You're miserable. You are aggravating. You are a plague in our culture. The people that go to concerts just to act miserable, heckle the performer, and ruin other people's good time. You guys are a disease. All of you. And I know there are going to be some hit dogs that are going to holler. Well, bitch, hoot and holler with all your might, because you're a disease. People are going to concerts to have fun, to let their hair down. This is their one chance at some sort of joy in their life before they have to return to the monotonous tedium of their 9 to 5. And you're going to go out of your way to fuck it up for everybody. At some point, some of these people are going to learn the hard way, bro. There's going to be a blue-collar worker that finally got a weekend off from his 78-hour work week, juiced up on Red Bull, Monster, and a couple, like, Jaeger bombs, and he's going to be at, like, a Lil Uzi concert, and some nigga's going to try to ruin it for everybody, and he's just going to steal this nigga. He's just going to, shut up! They're going to throw him in the mosh pit. And he's going to get fucked up. And people are just going to go back to enjoying themselves. And when that happens, I don't want to hear none of y'all miserable assholes try and cry on social media about it. Because you got exactly what was coming to you. Talk heavy on them. Like, I'm just so sick of people trying to kill other people's joy simply because they're miserable and they want everybody to be miserable along with them. You are a noxious fume. You are like the carbon monoxide of concert goers. You don't know that it's dangerous until it's made itself obvious. And then you gotta smoke them out. Get them out. Just throw them out like Jazzy Jeff. Just throw them the fuck out. Grab them by the fucking seat of their pants. Grab them by the scruff. And just yeet! Throw them out. If they hit the pavement a little hard, that's okay. Maybe it'll knock some sense into them. Maybe it'll teach them some fucking etiquette. And maybe it'll teach them some goddamn manners. Like, y'all been hanging around these white people too much, man. You picking up all their bad habits. I'm gonna need y'all to unlearn that shit, black people. Concert goers, I'm gonna need y'all to unlearn that white people behavior. That entitled ass behavior to think you could act however the hell you want with no consequences. Unlearn that shit expeditiously. Cause it is going to bite you in the ass. Every time, bro. Karma is a bitch. Karma is the bitch. Karma is that bitch. Okay? And karma is not afraid to catch a body. So, like, just come on now. Practice some decency, consideration for the people around you. This also goes for people who go to comedy shows just to heckle the comedian. Fuck y'all in particular. There's a special place in hell for y'all. Oof. The y'all get on my goddamn nerves, bro. Like, I really just, when I say, like, I hope somebody really just turns and knocks your goddamn lights out, it's them. The people that go to comedy shows and ruin the vibe for everybody. Just knock them the fuck out. Again, DJ Jazzy Jeff, throw them out head first. If they hit a couple doors on the way out, oh well, good riddance. Good morning, Jess. Good to see you. I hope YG stomps him out. I'm not sure what time it's gonna be. Do y'all know what time they're gonna? Is it gonna be streaming? Is it streaming on Apple Plus, or is it streaming, or Apple TV or whatever? Or is it streaming on YouTube? Because I'm genuinely not sure. But yeah, that's the end of my rant. Yeah, people do better. And honestly, I commend Game on this one. He handled it very, honestly, he handled it like any performer should. Call him out, roast him, make him look stupid. Oh, thank you, sweet cookies. Thank you, motherfucking ninjas know better. Exactly. They should know better, especially as grown adults. The age cap, there is an age limit for these types of concerts. Nobody under the age of 18. I mean, unless it's like an infant or something, but you shouldn't be taking your infants to a fucking concert. That's that's a whole other bag of worms. That's a can of worms that I'm not finna open on y'all right now. You bitch ass parents out there. But shout out to Sweet Cookies. That's my rider. That's a Rough Rider. Ride until the wheels fall off. Love her to death. That's my homegirl right there. But yeah, no. People who take their kids to concerts, stop it. The babies, infants, people who take their newborns to concerts, stop. Stop it. You're a terrible person. That should be considered abuse. Do you know how loud concerts get? Like 100 decibels is nothing to sneeze at, y'all. 120 decibels? That shit would shatter a baby's eardrums. Headphones or not. Like, their eardrums are still developing, and you're just gonna assault their goddamn senses like that? The fuck is wrong with you? And then with the rise of, like, autism and shit, that's how you traumatize people. Just, I don't know, but whatever. I'm not even gonna open that can of worms, but I'll get to that later. But shout out to Game for handling it like a pro. He, I guess for people, I don't know if you guys saw, but I did play the clip. He just kind of like called him out, was joking, and, you know, he made it a humorous moment. Because he could have been super, I guess, mean about it and super entitled, and he could have just walked off the stage like Wayne. But he actually chose to address it in a very mature manner. So, I applaud you, Game. Salute, bro. And good luck on that versus tonight, homie, because you definitely need it. I'm leaning towards YG's side just because of what's happened with you in recent news, but like I said, anything can happen. Hey, Beth Ann, good to see you. Thank you so much for reacting to Vince's Tiny Desk. Oh, I love me some Vince Staples, man. This Tiny Desk didn't hit quite like, okay, but his live performance. Oh, he did another one? I didn't know he had an old Tiny Desk. But I'm gonna definitely, because I want to vibe to this, because I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. I think I did see the old one, actually. I didn't actually watch it, but I saw it pop up on my feed. Oh my god, movie theaters especially. And if y'all stop, I'm a public service announcement to all teenagers and young people that go to movie theaters. Don't stop it. Stop going to movie theaters to get nasty. Um Stop it. You are fucking up everybody else's experience. No pun intended. There are bedrooms and motels, and you just stop it. Stop being nasty. Stop being heinous. Repent. Find Jesus. Seek the love of God. And stop smashing in movie theaters, y'all. Come on now. It's kids in that motherfucker. Have some class. Have some decency. This is why. That's why nobody likes the freaks anymore. Cause y'all be, instead of coming out at night, y'all be coming out in the daytime. Around the elementary schools and the daycares and the amusement parks, and then wondering why people are mad at you. Like, we can freak responsibly. Thank you. Please. It's like drinking. It freak responsibly. Have some class, have some decorum, and keep it away from the children. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say on it, cause I'm sick of y'all. Gorgeous makeup this morning. Thank you. So, funny story about that. I took like the skin test because I saw an advertisement on Instagram for this foundation where you take a test and it'll match your skin tone almost like to the T. And so I did, and I liked how it looked. And I learned different blending, and I learned how to do highlight and contour and all that shit. So I did it, and I hadn't been doing a full face recently because I didn't have any makeup wipes at the time. So my mom just got me a few packs. So I have a bi-monthly subscription to, it's called Il Maquillage, not sponsored unless but it's a makeup company based in New York, and they send this foundation, gorgeous foundation. It really just, and it doesn't cake at all. It's sweat proof. It doesn't like run down your face. Like, I'm telling you, I could wear this for literal hours. Like, and it stays on. It doesn't smudge a whole lot. It's like, cuz I put the setting spray on, and then I blow dry it a little bit just to, but yeah, so I got one bottle, ran out, got me another one, and then forgot to cancel the auto renew subscription. So I am now at a total of 4 bottles of foundation that have just kind of been showing up to my house in the mail. And it's really nice what they'll do. They'll send the foundation, but they'll send something else along with it. The first time they sent me another stick of eyeliner. So that's the eyeliner that I use to do this. It's very good, very long lasting, super reliable, and it's just precision. I love it. The second time they sent me a little blending sponge, a little black blending sponge, like the little teardrop one. Super cute. And then the most recent one, they sent me some lip liner. So they send you little stuff along with it each time as kind of like a complimentary gift for renewing your purchase. And like I said, it's every 2 months, and it's cool. I like it. I liked it a lot. So I just have 3 extra bottles of foundation sitting under my desk or under my sink. So I'm like, shit, I got all this foundation, may as well start putting it to use. So here I am. And I have the makeup wipes this time, so I can actually wipe it off completely before I do my facial scrub. Because I do a facial scrub every morning with Noxzema. That shit, I'm telling you, that'll get you right. That eucalyptus mint, let that kind of sit in your pores, and then wash it off. I'm telling you, your shit'll be glowing. And your face will feel fresher too. It'll also help open up your pores, and it'll open up your sinuses too. Ugh, godsend. catching up on the convo, but I'm quick to give the mean mugging concert sitter a whole ass goofy sexy lap dance. We're lap dancing on the mean muggers at the concert. That's hilarious. Ilmaki, okay, Bethan, yes. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I love Il Maquillage so much. I swear by this shit, man. I was kind of skeptical because, Instagram ads, sometimes they be leading niggas astray. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes they just be saying shit and they don't back it up with sources or nothing. And then I just gotta find that shit out the hard way. But, I tested it out. They gave me a discount. It was only like, what was it, like 25 dollars or something like that, and it gave me a promo gift code where it gave me like 40% off the next purchase. It threw in a complimentary it was like a makeup, like an eyeliner. I got the eyeliner with it. I can't remember what else it threw. I got some concealer, but I barely ever use it. But yeah, they gave me a lot of shit. And the prices are they're like, yeah, you gotta pay a little bit, but you're getting what it's worth it. You're getting what you're paying for and then some. Because I'm telling you, this foundation is fantastic. I was sitting there like, that's AI. It's got to be AI. Looking at the advertisements, I was like, there's no way. That's AI. And I tried it, and I'm like, all right, I see the hype. I do need to re-up on my lipstick too, because that's about to go out. I think that's where I got it from. Was I know this is Maybelline. It's Maybelline Superstay, and it's a matte lipstick. Cause I can't do the cream based ones because it gets everywhere and I hate it because I rub my face a lot. I'm sipping water a lot and I can't have that shit get everywhere. Nick's over here looking extra gorgeous for us in the morning, and I still got sand in my eyes and morning breath. Oh my god. Look, that morning breath, I'm telling you, I gotta combat that shit. Listerine and Crest is that I'm saying my flossing sticks. I even got the tongue scraper. Fuck, y'all not finna catch me with bad breath. Y'all ain't catching me slipping. Not in these streets. Hell no. I gotta make sure that my shit is on point. But it doesn't mean that I don't have it. It's completely natural. But good to see you, Couch Potato. Thanks for coming through. Have a good day, man. Shout out to Couch Potato. He's a homie. Last along the brush. Oh yeah, it gave me brushes. It gave me a foundation brush along with the foundation. That was what they threw in there. That was the first one that I got, was the foundation brush. So I use that all the time. Oh my god. And then cuz I don't spend a whole lot on my makeup. Uh the most expensive shit I ever bought makeup wise was from an Ulta, and it was my eyeshadow primer, a couple lashes, and lash glue, and that was it. Like the rest of my shit, the rest of my makeup products are either from Il Maquillage or Five Below. Dead ass. Or I steal it from my mom. Cause she's got some cute makeup stuff too. So, sometimes when I gotta hook myself up, I'll go in there and see what she's got. Cause she's got like 20 years worth of makeup on her dresser anyway. So I'm like, let me find some shit that I like and let me experience. Oh damn. That's how I got this eyeshadow here. This is it's the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. It's a light, it's like a light lavender. Gorgeous. And so I got the idea from my boss because she was like, if you put some glitter on that would look absolutely gorgeous. So I was like, taking that idea. So it looks fantastic. I love how it looks on the camera. And I love how it looks in the mirror too. I don't know what it is. This purple really pops a lot more than I thought it would. Makeup game looks fire. Thank you, sweet cookies. But moving on from the game, we got some stuff to react to before we get to the Tiny Desk concert. I want to do that last, just to kind of see what see what he's bringing to the table, because I'm very curious to see what he is bringing performance wise. I haven't seen the last one, but I heard that it was pretty good. You could do a makeup channel, and I swear it would go crazy. I've been thinking about it. I just don't know how I would get everything set up, like camera wise. Like I don't even know how the hell I would do that. Like, cause I do my makeup in my bathroom, cause I've got like I got a big ass bathroom mirror that I can look in, and then I've got my little tiny mirror for the fine detail stuff. I could probably make it work. I'll look into it and see what I could do, because I've got the cameras and I've got the tripods and stuff. So the only thing I could do from there is put it to use. I meant do? Yeah, I know what you meant, sweet cookies. I know you weren't insulting me. I'm like, I'm not as gorgeous. I'm like right in my feelings. Fuck. God. Tom, she's talking shit about me. I'm kidding. 170, need to start using my Il Maquillage. I've got 3 bottles now. Yeah, I got the one that I just got, and then I got 3 extra ones, because I literally just got one in the mail a few days ago. So I had to store them somewhere, because I'm collecting these like freaking infinity stones now, and I gotta use it more often. But I don't want to use it too often, because I want to I want to give my pores some time to breathe. I don't want to start fucking up my skin. I want to do the test for my mom and see if I could get her some foundation, because her skin tone's slightly different from mine. She's a little darker, and her skin tone's got more of a bluish complexion, where my skin tone's kind of leans to the warmer side. It's definitely got like a little bit of kind of greenish. I don't know, but I'm definitely on the warmer side in terms of like my face. Yeah, 3 bottles is exactly what I have. So, like, I can't even say that's crazy, because I have the same amount, and I gotta get rid of it somehow or some way. But we are moving on. First up on the docket, I saw this. This was recommended to me in my Discord. EGOSOL. I think that's the name. I'm not good with names. I'm gonna say it how I think it's pronounced, and people will just have to correct me when we get there. Let me see. Bam. Oh, wrong thing. Bam. It's like you don't even think about it, because 2 months is like, that's how they get you, because you'll forget after the first month and you don't get anything, and then it'll just pop up on you, and you're like, where the hell did this come from? All right, but first up on the docket, we've got a Pimp Named America. Now, I don't think I don't think I had to explain, but already, just the fact that it's a Pimp Named America, my first thought is Mr. A Pimp Named Slickback, voiced by the legendary Cat Williams. Let us now recite the pimp's prayer as we go into this music video by EGOSOL of A Pimp Named America.
Pimp Named America. And don't forget to say a pimp name. Colonialism, my pimp can. Got me straight white capitalism on my peak and rain. I mean, baby, don't you know it's making another got weight on it? If you hope it's gonna crash, don't wait on it. Big bank always say little bit. I got match for 1K on it. Go reserves on my teeth. So what's a brick gonna do to me? I started cooling all these countries just to have on niggas stay on it. Look, white fur coat.
Why is this giving me Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers vibes? Y'all know what I'm talking about? What's that song that Kodak did on Mr. Morale? Where it was a piano part that was being played, and then Kodak was like freestyling or doing like slam poetry on top of it. I can't remember the name of the song, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what this reminds me of. I love this already. We're gonna back it up because we saw some interesting things here. So we've got EGOSOL here in the pimp outfit with the American flag on a red table of sorts. It looks almost like a candelabra. Why is that an apple? Is that supposed to be representative of like the Big Apple? Because I see, let me zoom in and see.
America. And don't forget to say a pimp name. Colonialism, my pimp can. Got me straight white capitalism.
Colonialism is my pimp game. That apple is bruised as a motherfucker. Holy shit. Oh. Silent Hill. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Noah. Because I was really like, that's exactly what it reminds me of. So breaking down this scene that we've got right here. We've got EGOSOL in the pimp outfit painting over a bruised, beaten up, dented up apple sitting on a super tall pedestal, and it's got the candles 250 on top of it. Because as you know, America just celebrated its 250th birthday back on July 4th. And so I think this is reminiscent. One, you could break this down into, and he's painting over it, but he's painting it like gold. Is that gold that he's got on that paintbrush? I see the message here. All right, so I'm gonna walk you guys through my thought process. When I see the apple, I think of the Big Apple. You know, the one thing that people think about when they think about America. New York City. Or just New York altogether. Because people, honestly, I would just say New York City. Because outside of New York City, people don't really know, outside of the main ones, New York, Manhattan, Harlem. It's so bad that for a while, people didn't know that Albany was the capital of New York and not New York City. That's how popular New York City has gotten, is that people genuinely thought New York City was the capital of New York. And when they said Albany, they're like, the fuck is in Albany? Is that a fruit? Okay, so he's painting the apple gold. And I noticed that the apple is severely bruised and like it looks beaten up. It looks dented. It looks like it's rotting a little bit on that side. And you just, I don't know, the way the lighting is set up on it, because, you know, typically the apple's supposed to be smooth all around, and it's not. So I'm thinking that is supposed to be one representative of New York City, just New York in general. You know, people when they come to America, because New York, Ellis Island, you have immigrants coming to New York because they hear these golden promises, these gilded promises of a better life, better economy, you know, freedom, the freedom to do whatever they need to do, the freedom to be anything. And they're sold these false promises on a silver platter. And so they leave their war-torn countries and they come to this country to seek a better life, only to realize that things were not as they seemed. And because, as the saying goes, the grass is always greener from the other side. So when they get to America, you know, the life that was told in the fairy tales, the illusion ends up being shattered because they're, one, heavily discriminated against, two, exploited for cheap labor, and three, they're denied a lot of privileges and a lot of advantages that typically come with not just American citizens, but white American citizens. And that's what the Scottish found that out, the Irish found it out, the Asians, the Chinese, the Japanese found that out. They found that out the worst. Like when the war on, I'm trying to think, was it Afghanistan that was in the 90s? Like the 90s leading up till 9/11. Like when the Afghanistan war happened, it was a lot of Middle Eastern people that were being looked at sideways and targeted and harassed and discriminated against. It was bad. All the immigrants that were coming to this country who, because, land of the free, home of the brave. They come here and they realize, oh shit, this shit's not as good as I thought it was gonna be. But they still have that hard work and that dedication and that hope that they could build a better life. So they're like, at least we're not being executed in the streets, so I will take what I can get. And they'll deal with it. They'll keep their heads down, they'll work hard, they'll get their kids through school, because being discriminated and treated like less of a human is significantly better than being executed like a dog in the streets. And so at that point, they have to choose the lesser of the two evils. They could either stay and put up with the abuse in this country where they want to build a better life, or they could go back to their war-torn countries as criminals and be executed horrifically and have their families executed horrifically. So they take the lesser of the two evils. And America found that out and they exploited it. They exploited that shit to hell and back, promising, oh, it's the land of the free. It's the land of the free, asterisk. But they kept smudging that little asterisk. And nobody really paid attention to it. Because that's why, honestly, I stopped fucking with the national anthem after a while. As a black person in this country, fuck that song. It's not about us. It doesn't include us. That's just a song to make white people feel justified in doing the shit that they did. I don't fuck that song. Like if it's for a veteran shit, whatever. I'll be respectful and I'll I'll just put my hand over my heart and just, because I'm not doing it for the song. I'm doing it for the people that fought and died and nearly lost their lives fighting for this country. So that's the only time I will ever tolerate the national anthem. But otherwise, fuck that song. It's not for us. It doesn't represent us at all. Land of the free and home of the brave is the biggest lie that America has ever sold, ever. And they keep selling it. So this a picture is truly worth 1,000 words. I'm sensing something political. Definitely political. Just in the Pimp Named America. Just in that title alone, this is super political. Because America has been pimping out people for centuries. And they used to do it for no money, but now they have to pay us because slavery is illegal. And that's the only reason why they pay us to do work, is because slavery is illegal. They can't exploit us and make us do it for free anymore. So now they have to actually pay us. And the only reason they pay us in the first place is because white people raised a problem about it. They said, fuck this. Pay us. And it was mainly indentured servants from Ireland and Scotland. They were like, pay us, goddammit. Fuck, pay us more. You're paying us literal pennies. And then you're like expecting us to somehow just survive off of that. I don't know. I'm very critical of this country. Like, I'm here, so I gotta make the most of it, but I am very hypercritical of this country and its history and its shiesty business practices. So this says a lot. I'm curious as to what these are on the sides of the whatever this platform is.
Is on my peaking rain. I mean, baby, don't you know it's making another got weight on it? If you hope it's gonna crash, don't wait on it. Big Bang always say, little bang, I got match for 1K on it. Go reserves on my teeth, so what's a brick gonna do to me? I started cooling all these countries just to have on niggas stay on it. Look, white fur coat, navy blue slacks, bloodstained red bone, stepping on the nest. I give a check to the pop so they can do it next. All that talk about equality, I'll put that shit to rest. Ice cold chain on you, right? That this pimpin' gets arrest. Did to minorities, now guess who's next? I've been fucking.
Did it to minorities. I guess who's next? White people. A Pimp Named America. You know what this reminds me of? This feels like a modernized version of Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. And if y'all have heard that song, you know that they're talking about just America as well, because they were in the middle of the Vietnam War at the time. You know, and they talk about all in songs back then, especially rock songs, were very anti-establishment, very anti-war, very anti-oppression. And so it talks about, I feel like this is just like a generalized, but instead of speaking from the devil's perspective, we're just speaking from America, like as the country. Like, America personified is just a pimp. You know, they have all the flashy clothes, the ice, they got the drip, they got the, you know, the gold teeth, whatever. They have all of the money. They have all of the money, and they're hoeing all of the American people out to basically bend over backwards and work for pennies, only to have almost 50% of it taken for taxes. And where are those taxes going? Where are they going? Because they're not going to our school systems. They're not going to fixing our roads. They're not going to, you know, in building and revitalizing our communities. What the fuck are these taxes going towards? We're basically just putting up with being robbed. Like, we work the corner for our little pennies, and then Mr. A Pimp Named America comes through to collect his due. And if we don't have it, then we getting bitch slapped. We getting the pimp slap. Morning, Michelle. You turn up the volume to match yours better? Okay. I didn't know if it was too loud for you guys. So I had it like here, but I'll turn it up. All right, let me see if y'all can hear that better.
Same shit in the 21st. Good Samaritans do my dirty work. See, it's dirty, but it works. Any works work, it works till they ass can't work. Drop dead, good work. What you say about my system, bitch? Watch it first. I'm in a donkey brown Cadillac. Acting ass still ash. Want money, yeah.
Here we go.
Want money, yeah. Want motherfucking money, yeah. See, baby,
I was just talking about
my
this.
minimum slave. I mean, minimum wage. 15.
Ooh, minimum slave. Ooh, I mean minimum wage. Oh yeah, he's talking his shit. He's talking his shit. All right, Ego. All right, he's talking his cash money shit. Let me go back.
So they ass can't work. Drop dead, good work. What you say about my sister?
Drop dead.
First, I'm in a donkey brown Cadillac. Acting ass still ash. Want money, yeah. Want money, yeah. Want motherfucking money, yeah. See, baby, you just a hold of my minimum slave. I mean, minimum wage. 15 by the hour, tax breaks never give you a break. I said I need my fucking money today. And no one won't go to the potholes, only a roll. But it's for the biggest gang I mode. I'm talking Beatrice.
I was just talking about that. I was just talking. Tom, what is happening? Am I breaking through the matrix or something? What is happening? Didn't I just say they're taking our goddamn taxes and they're not going to fixing the roads, or they're not going to the educational system? And then he just says it. Okay, No, it's fine. No, we're good. All right, we're just gonna go, we're gonna run it back.
Go to the potholes, only a roll, but it's for the biggest gang I mode. I'm talking bitches with big news. I eat the keys of the country, my hoes. Listen, I've been pimping since pimping was pimping. That's the names how I'm living. Make Buffalo's my bitch, them niggas stop bitching. Andrew Jackson, Ronald Reagan, Donald Trump, but see, that's just my chillin'.
Ugh, God, name 3 of the biggest pieces of shit in American history. And all of them were presidents. Andrew Jackson, Ronald Reagan, Donald Trump. Called them out by name, too. He was not afraid. Because I think it's well established in not even just black culture, but white culture, too. It's universally, fuck Andrew Jackson. It's universally, fuck Ronald Reagan. And now it's universally, fuck Donald Trump. Because black people is a special kind of hatred for Ronald Reagan. We have a special kind of hatred for him. There's a low, grimy, dirty, tetanus infested place in hell where he is going to rot. And I hope I don't know, a lot of these people, and I'm not gonna say it's all of them, because there are people who genuinely want to make the world a better place, but they're just outnumbered right now. All of the evil people who run the business known as America it's like they're stonewalling them. So they can't actually do anything positive, even if they wanted to, because it's like, then it would fuck up everybody else's bag. And they would rather let the world sink into anarchy and chaos than give up their bag. Reagan, the Republicans got, fuck Reagan. And I hope these Republicans hear it too. Fuck Reagan. He was responsible for the war on drugs. Even the white people know that. I know white people who are like conservative leaning, who are like, yeah, no, Reagan ruined everything. If it wasn't trickle down economics, then it was the war on drugs, planting crack in our fucking neighborhoods, and effectively destroying our family dynamic. Yeah, no, fuck Reagan. It's just F Reagan forever. I hope Satan tears him up something fierce. And I hope he never stops. Just tear that ass up. Him and his whole administration. His wife, all of them.
Jackson, Ronald Reagan, Donald Trump, but see, that's just my chillin'.
I like the flashing lights in the background.
That's just a game, ain't no fun in you winning. And your life was set up from beginning. And you hoes think capitalism gonna help you like this pimping? That's ridiculous, now listen. I said a pimp remains a pimp by keeping bitches paying rent. Okay, a pimp remains a pimp by keeping busting like you tricking. That's a trick. You think capitalism gonna help you get like this? Let me break it down real quick, baby.
Oh, my brother's calling. Hold on. What you want?
Hey.
What's up? What's good?
So, I had to make a big purchase today. Body shop, like body work on my vehicle.
What'd you do to the car?
It was a hot minute ago. I'm not gonna lie. There's a dent.
Oh.
Dent in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it in the shop right now, or did they get it done?
I paid for it in advance. I'm gonna be dropping the vehicle off on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, and it should be finished around Thursday.
Ow. That's not terrible.
Yeah. It's body work and everything. It should take like 4 days.
Okay.
I'm gonna get myself a rental on Monday. Yeah. But then soon I'm gonna have to get my turbo on this vehicle changed as well.
Oh, okay, shit. So you gotta save up the money for that?
God's gonna provide. Always does.
Amen to that.
God always provides.
But yeah, I'm live right now. I'm reacting to this, I don't know if you've heard of him, EGOSOL. The song A Pimp Named America. And yes, it's exactly what you think.
Oh.
It's really, actually, really profound so far. I think you would really like it.
Okay, cool. I'll tune in. Tell Chad I said hi.
My brother says hi, chat. But yeah, we're only at the beginnings. Well, I guess we're somewhere in the middle right now. Where are we at? Halfway through? Yeah, it's really good. Just the symbolism and even the shit that he's saying. He's really just out here, a pimp named America.
Yeah, the thing with the body shop
Mm-hmm.
thingy, I couldn't go through my insurance, so I just had to pay it just straight out of pocket.
Your insurance wouldn't cover body work?
No. It just they would have marked it as total.
Oh, and it's not totaled. But
it's not total
okay,
at all.
that's okay. I see why. All right, yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, like if it went through my insurance successfully, I probably would have been paying less than $700 or $800.
But you got to pay way more than that.
I came out of pocket $1,600. Not even gonna hold you.
Good fuck.
But I still got it though. I still got it. God bless me.
At least you got it,
I
man.
still got it. Praise God.
That hurt my heart, and I'm just like,
But you know what? Since this vehicle's written off as, self-employment, business work and everything, because that's exactly what I do.
Right.
I can write all this off on my taxes and I'll get all this back.
You know what? Hell yeah. That's how you do it, man.
Get all this back. Yep.
All right, but you be safe with that. You be safe driving too, cause holy shit.
Yeah. God, it was a self accident. It was a self accident. I was coming home late from a gig, fell asleep behind the wheel. Next thing you know, I sideswiped one of those railings.
Like the guardrail?
Yeah, like the guardrail.
Oh shit, man! You gotta get a sleep schedule.
I know.
Holy shit, bro! Yeah. You cannot be falling asleep behind the wheel. Pray for my brother, y'all. Pray for Seguin, because this Negro out here you cannot do that. Holy shit. I don't know why you didn't lead with that, but consider.
I know, because I didn't want to scare you.
Just be careful, brother. Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Like, because that, you cannot let that happen a second time.
Absolutely not.
Holy shit. You didn't tell Dad, did you?
He's been known.
Oh, okay. He was probably the first one you called when it happened.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, holy fuck, be careful. Please, get some proper rest.
Of course.
Like, cause you gotta take care of yourself, bro. You only get one life.
Yes.
Let this be a public service announcement to all of y'all that are super busy out there. Make sure you're getting your proper rest. So y'all not snoozing behind the wheel. That is a frightening experience. I'm glad you at least led up to it. Kind of lessen the blow, cause because I would have. I'm sorry. Like if you had led with that, now I'm glad you didn't, cause I would have popped off.
Yeah.
I would have.
I mean, I know my sister, so it's great.
People in the chat says blessings, brother. Take good care of you.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, they're rooting for you, bro. So just take care of yourself. And I'm glad that you didn't get hurt. I
do gotta make some drives. I do gotta make some drives though. I gotta show in Fairfax, Virginia.
All right. Well, make sure that you get some sleep beforehand, even if you gotta pull over to the side of the road and take a nap real quick. Please look out for your body and look out for yourself, because safety is crucial.
Absolutely.
All right, bro. I'm glad you were able to at least put the money out and get it fixed.
Yeah, we all family here.
Hell yeah. But if
I
you
was just
pop
saying,
in,
I
I'm gonna
got
be here for a little while because Vince Staples did another Tiny Desk concert, so I'm gonna watch that later on. Another one,
another.
yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And here's some good news. With the body work thing,
Uh huh.
there was this other shop. I'm not gonna put their business out there and everything because I ain't trying to defame nobody. But they tried to charge me $7,600
For a dent.
for a dent and the rest of the body work all around the vehicle and everything.
$7,000? Yeah, no, they were trying to extort your ass.
No, 7,600.
7,600.
To be specific. And I think I still got the receipt for that.
And that's without the taxes?
That's with taxes.
Oh
that's
my
with
God.
Taxes, and that would have been straight out of pocket for me. And I was like,
Oh, so you still live in Bel Air? Oh shit.
I opened up the papers and stuff
I think
like that,
you
and I
mentioned
saw
that.
1,600. I'm
Sweet.
like, wow.
Yeah, I'm glad that
that's
you
a $6,000 discount. I said, I better take advantage of this right now.
Yeah, I'm glad you took that discount, cause holy fuck.
Let me take care of this right now. I was like, look,
Literally.
I'm straight. I'm straight. And then plus with the turbo, the turbo and everything, and I got a whole bunch of shows lined up.
Right.
I'm
God's definitely got you, bro, cause wow. Like the fact that you're still here is testament to that.
Absolutely. And the crazy thing is that I wasn't even 5 minutes away from home.
That's how it happens, bro. It happens when you're almost at home. Please be careful.
I'm like, last and final stretch. Yeah, last and final stretch. Bang.
Yeah, and that's
I woke up
your mind.
to the bang, and I'm like, dang it.
That's all. You better be glad that's all that happened, Negro.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
It's just I'm really just sitting here like part of me is glad you're okay. The other half wants to slap the shit out of you. Love you, bro. Please be careful. For the love of God.
I forgot. We're all family here, so I gotta talk to you exactly how I would talk to you behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, little nigga?
Alright, bro. You fucking fuck ass.
Remember, you will and always will be.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga.
Whatever. Oh yeah, bro.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. This is exactly how I would talk to her outside the camera, outside the social media.
Y'all see what I gotta deal with? Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this bullshit?
Yeah, whatever, little nigga. You signed up for this when you was born.
I'm the oldest. Just because you taller. Don't get it twisted. Y'all see this abuse? Do y'all hear this abuse? Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this bullshit? Abuse. Do y'all hear this abuse? Alright, bro.
I'll see y'all, man. Sorry for bugging y'all. I'll see y'all.
No, do not apologize. I'm so glad that I actually picked up because, like, again, I'm really I'm torn between just praising God that you're all right, and I'm like, Lord, can I just choke him out one time, just once, just a warning shot, bro. That's all. I just want to talk to him.
Yes, I just want to talk to him.
I just want to shake your hand.
Oh God, no! I just want to shake your hand.
I just want to shake your hand. All right, I'm glad that you're all right, bro.
Yeah.
So, and please be careful out there on the road.
I'll try my best.
All right, take care of yourself. Self-care is important.
I'm just playing with you.
Oh my God. All right, little nigga.
All right, little nigga. I'll see you.
Whatever. All right, love you.
Love you too.
All right, I'll talk to you.
All right, black person.
And this is why you keep in touch with your family, because they're in another reality, in another timeline, he would not be here today if things had happened even a tiniest bit different. he would not be here in one piece right now. So please make sure you check up on your people. And, you know, just because they're all you got. And just take care of yourself. For the people that are out there that have to drive on the roads, make sure you are taking care of your mind and your body, because it can happen just like that. He said he was literally 5 minutes away from home when he fell asleep behind the wheel. It'll happen and you don't even realize it until it's too late. Just, God damn it, bro. Sorry, I'm just, the older sister in me is like, I want to just wring his fucking neck one good time. Just enough to get the message across. But the other part of me is like, praise God that he is okay, that nothing bad happened, and that he was able to still drive the car and still, you know, breathe and still be alive and even pay for the damages. That stressed me out. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, y'all. I'll be right back. But we're gonna finish this video when I come back. Y'all are too cute. Oh, thank you. We're practically twins in every way. He's only a year younger than me, so but we were both born in the same month. So we're both Libras. We're both October babies through and through, and we both love to get on each other's nerves. Because that's just how we are. That's how we were. You know, we grew up playing everything together. We had our GameCube, we had our DS's, shit. Even when we had our phones and our tablets and shit, that's my brother for shit sure. And like our parents would always tell us, you know, make sure you don't fight. Make sure you always get along with each other, because at the end of the day, when you're older and, you know, me and your mom or, you know, me and your dad were not around anymore, it's you two are all you got. And so that's my little bro. That's the little big brother. He's the younger brother, but he's like 6 feet tall. And I'm at 5'5", I'm average height. And as somebody who grew up being the tallest one, and then all of a sudden when he hit that growth spurt late as fuck and then just shot up and bulked up, I'm just like, all right, I see what happened. I see what's happening here. Like, we wear the same shoe size now. Like, that's crazy. Absolutely wild and unheard of. But, you know, I'm proud. I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of the man that he's become. And I'm still like, bro, don't get it twisted. You may be taller than me, but I'll still slap the shit out of you. I'll box the fuck out of you if you do some stupid shit. So, but he knows that it's all love. That, you know, that's my little homie right there. So I'm just glad that he's okay. Again, I gotta go and woo-saw real quick. I'm gonna go outside and smoke a joint real quick, but I will be right back, and then we will finish Mr. A Pimp Named America. Shout out to EGOSOL. But I will be right back. I have returned. I have returned. Tom is right here with me. I'm gonna hit my watermelon slushy just to kind of. Okay, we are going to continue our journey through A Pimp Named America. Let's see, an hour and 19, so we've still got time. So I will just let it play, and then I will give my final thoughts at the end.
Don't stay a pimp, I have a hoes getting rich. I own these streets, probably taxi. You just my bitch. I collect and collect, so you don't own shit. You know shit ain't free, so get off my dick. I thought slavery was short, I said I ain't shit. How them niggas build me up, it was brick by brick. Land of the free, I'm lying straight through my list. I keep the immigrants covered, so the blade gon' shift. And that's the thing about it, I won't let you think about it. Money, money, money. I never let you breathe without it. Never let you sleep without it. Remember, you can get like me. I let you marry, get and dream about it. Brainwash and manipulate me. I just like to think about it. You just gotta be about it. Grind hard, get the bad. Never gonna be free without it. Your hard work, keep the roof on my caddy. Stop better than goddamn. Let it even ride it. Steady talking about some fires pipe down. You ain't really gonna leave about it. You ain't taking to the streets about it. I ain't scaring no protesting, just a piece about it. But something from
oh, he's spitting.
Fight back, fight back. I don't need no martial arts, martial law. Show you desert eagle screen a lot.
I don't need no martial arts, martial law.
Can't sing without a shit. Black rock can't sing without a shit. Big horse can't sing without it. Start using it for genocide, bitch. I think about it. Matter of fact, I just thought about it. Matter of fact, it just started bombing. Yeah, your money for the biggest problems. Ain't no one else on the biggest problems. Now y'all niggas wanna talk about it. Now y'all niggas wanna mouth about it. Get mad, stop my bad because you all about it. Shit. Sorry, not sorry, but game is just game. But
sorry, not sorry.
You sure that's a lot. That's why his pockets never drain. So when you tell your grandkids why they papa ain't paid, how they ancestors was a slave, how they gonna work to afford none? Cause living costs never match living wage. Remember, let them know who created the game. A pimp named America, and don't forget to say a pimp name. You picking up one, putting down, baby.
Damn. Golly. Okay, let's talk this through because there were a lot of haymakers he was throwing in there. He pretty much summed up exactly what America it was built on. He summed up the entire history of America in one song. All under the persona of a pimp. Because that's how it is. They sell this false dream to people who are struggling, who have nothing to lose, people who have, you know, they've had worse options, people who are easy to manipulate, easy to exploit, easy to mold into what you want them to be. And so they take this false idea of a better life, of, you know, glitter and gold and streets paved with gold. American Tail played on this. The cartoon by Don Bluth, American Tail played on that exact same thing. Immigrants who were, you know, who were drawn in and hypnotized by the idea of America, the lies and just the dreams and promises that were being sold to them, only to get there and find out that the American dream was not what they thought at all. And just, and it was just the hope to keep going and keep pressing forward and keep trying to build themselves a better life despite their circumstances. Because at least it was better than the country where I don't know, there may have been a famine, or it was riddled with disease, or it was war torn, or, you know, people were just being kidnapped from their homes, and you know, people were just being sold on the black market. You know, that's why the human trafficking rate is so high today, is because people are so desperate to achieve a better life, not just for them but for their children, that they will literally allow themselves, they will sell themselves into slavery just for a chance to build a better life here in America. And it's really fucked when you think about it. It's the sad reality of being just an American, but mostly being black in America. And he slipped in a few bars there. I don't know if y'all paid attention, but did you hear when he said, I had niggas build this for me brick by brick? He was speaking both metaphorically and literally. He was speaking literally. Because, you know, people want to act like they're like, oh, black people are lying when they said that we built this country and we built the foundation of what it stands on. And it's like, yeah, we did. The country it thrived and it profited off of our pain, off of our work, our suffering. We were doing the physical labor. We were the factories mass producing the shit that they would sell to other people, and they would get all the credit for it and live off of the profits, while our people were left with scraps and abuse and rape and torture and murder and lynching and having our babies fed to alligators and dogs. Mm-hmm. That was our reward for all of the hard work that we were forced to do for these white people. Doesn't quite seem worth it when you think about it that way. And yes, things are better today. You know, we make wages, but the wages and the cost of living do not match. How the fuck is rent for a 2-bedroom apartment $1,300 a month when the minimum wage is only $7.25 in some places? In the Midwest, minimum wage is still in the $7 territory. Or at least it was when I was there. They may have raised it. They may not have. But for a lot of people, and even the what was it? What do I get? 15? 15 is the minimum wage right now. And we had to really fight and gnash our teeth to get them to raise the minimum wage up to 15. And what did they do? They raised the property taxes. They raised the utility taxes. They raised the mortgage. They lowered the property value. In most places, they either lowered the property value to where it wasn't even worth it, or they raised the property value so goddamn much that all of the household utilities by proxy would also increase. And meanwhile, your wages are still staying the same. At the most, you'll get maybe $1 raise every quarter or every year, if that. If you're working a minimum wage hourly job, you'd be lucky to get a $5 raise in 5 years. You'd be lucky. Like, that's considered generous. People who make over $20 an hour, they can't even enjoy it because they have to work so many goddamn hours to pay for everything else. To pay for the house, the utilities, the water, the electricity. If they have kids, they gotta pay for food, pay for clothes. They gotta pay the car insurance. They gotta pay $400 just to change the tags every fucking year. And a lot of these insurance companies are very shisty. You gotta pay for Medicare, you gotta have life insurance, you gotta have health insurance, you gotta have car insurance. You know, if you're shopping at a store or something, you gotta eat, you gotta have water, you gotta have clothes. And it's just every fucking time. And then they gouge you in taxes. Yeah, you'd be lucky to get it back at the end of the year, unless the IRS spontaneously decides that you owe them tens of thousands of dollars. And they'll take it out of your paycheck. They don't care. Why would they care? All they want is their money. It's just like a Pimp Named America. It's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you have 3 kids and you in a 1-bedroom apartment in the slums of New York. I want my motherfucking money. You either get my money or there's gonna be problems. That's literally how it is. And you think people sympathize with each other's plight? No. Nobody knows how to practice empathy anymore because in this dog eat dog world, kindness is often associated with weakness. And kindness is often taken advantage of by those who are trying to survive. Because when you're desperate, you will go to great lengths to do what has to be done. Whether it's rob somebody, kill somebody, sell drugs, you get somebody addicted to crack, or fentanyl in this case, and meth. Like, it's gotten so bad, niggas are smoking meth. Black people doing meth in 2026. Who would have fucking thunk? Not even 2 years ago, that was still considered white people drugs. The same with fentanyl. At the most, we did crack and heroin. And, you know, thanks, Reagan. Bitch ass nigga. Just. That's how bad things have gotten. And you think America, you think these politicians, these millionaires that sit at the top, you think they give a shit? No. It's not affecting them, so why should they care? It's putting more money in their pockets. So it's like, why they'll sacrifice they'll sacrifice millions of Americans each year just to stay rich. Because it's the love of money that has corrupted them. And there comes the ever popular Bible verse. The love of money is the root of all evil. And unfortunately, Christians will commonly misuse that quote, and they will misconstrue it, and they'll try to say that it says money is the root of all evil. No. Because we've been using currency for eons. We've always had a system where it's quid pro quo, which is Latin for this for that. And Kendrick mentioned this in Squabble Up. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm rocking it. That's what it is. And so it's not money that's the root of all evil. It's the love of money. And that just made me think about Mean Green. For the love of money. We've been singing about this shit forever. We've been singing about it forever because we already knew. We could see through it. And then, like, we saw through all of them. Because we were there. We were there at the beginning. We were there through it all. Us and the Native Americans. Because, god damn it, bro. Did y'all... Yeah... You want to talk about the oldest and most beaten down and abused hoe in America? Of Mr. A Pimp Named America? It's the Native Americans. Like, Lord have mercy, longest serving. But goddamn if they just gotten the worst of it. The oldest hoe of Mr. A Pimp Named Slickback. And the most crucial, because imagine getting hoed out of your own land. And then you gotta work for the same pimp that hoed you out. I couldn't do it. Nope. I would either die fighting or I would just die. But yeah, we're kindred spirits in that way. the Black folk and Native Americans, because of all the nations that exist here in this country, we have been done the worst. We're them two old heads sitting in the corner with the 1,000-yard stare, like, because we were like Vietnam vets or some shit. That's what we are. We are the Vietnam vets of this country. We're the two hoes of a Pimp Named America that have that just dead-eyed 1,000-yard stare, but we still manage to somehow muster up some charisma and some joy to keep pushing. I don't know. It's nothing short of magic. Nothing but the power of the ancestors that got us through, honestly. And it's that power that makes us truly special. And that's why white people hate us so much. Because we've had all the power since the beginning, and they want it, and they can't have it. And so rather than accept it and, be mature, they throw temper tantrums and they try and commit genocide to get what they want. Not understanding that they were never going to get it anyway. Because they're just different. They're just different. They can't have the essence of what makes Black people great. They can imitate it. They can imitate it almost to perfection. But there is always one key factor that they will never be able to achieve that exists within only Black people. Joy. Black joy. Perseverance through struggle and adversity and oppression. The ability to get literally beaten down and still have the strength to get up and smile. The patience and the strength of Christ himself. That is what makes Black people special. And that's why these white people can't stand it. That's why they'll keep rewriting and rewriting and rewriting the Christian text over and over again, taking out the parts they don't like and putting in parts that suit their narrative, using that as a way to try and corral everybody in line, to try and get everybody to conform and submit, because they know the truth. They know that we know. They know that we know that they know that we know that they know that we've always known the truth. That's the weed talking, y'all. Don't even worry about it. That was Truthful Fire. Thank you. I'm just reading through all your comments right now. I hope they didn't stop the stream, because if they did, I'd be pissed. They didn't stop it, did it? No. Okay, it's still here. Yeah, it's still here. Alright, cool. We're good. Because YouTube has done that before. They've literally cut my stream. The one that I did for the Dreams album, they cut that fucking stream. It's just, I can't listen to music for long periods of time on YouTube. That's why I'm gonna start making that transition over to Twitch. Whenever I do like album reactions or something like that, I'm gonna definitely do those on Twitch instead of YouTube, because YouTube is just not kind to its creators. Not at all. Ever since this adpocalypse shit, and ever since UMG decided they wanted to become corporate Satan and start, striking people's channels for using their content, it's just been the Wild West. It's been an absolute wasteland. But EGOSOL, oh my gosh, shout out, salute to you, bro. What a goddamn masterpiece. I'm gonna like, and I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe. I'm tapped in. I'm tapped into you, homie. I'm gonna be listening to more of your stuff. And even the comments, painting the rotten apple with gold is a genius visual. I would agree. This is the next This Is America. I would argue this is the sequel to This Is America. In the book of American struggle, in the book of America, this is like the next chapter of that book. after Crybaby, because we had Blackberry Marmalade, then we had White Flag, and then we had Cotton. So these are all just chapters in one giant Black Panther covered book of American politics. So bravo, EGOSOL, you absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one. And I love his delivery too. He really played into it and he really sold it too. Like the sly, charismatic, slick talking pimp, you know, because they gotta lure you in. And it's like, honestly, I would even go as far as to say you could interpret it that him being a pimp and everything and being a pimp named America, in some ways, like I said, it mirrors sympathy for the devil. Like, honestly, at this point, I feel like Lucifer and Satan is taking on kind of like this pimp persona, especially in recent years, where a lot of people are getting famous off of, you know, being celebrities, being up there with the elites, the upper echelon. And then after a while, it's like they're drained of the life that they once had in them. And that they're just vampires leeching off of their spirit until they either die by some horrible means, or they end their own life, or they fade into obscurity, or they get like blacklisted, never to be seen or heard from again. I don't know, just bravo. Absolutely amazing video. But we're gonna move on, because I was told that Remy Ma had a new song out called Put 'Em On. I have been waiting for her to put out a new song, because I listened, the last reaction I did was to the Knicks song that she made with French Montana and Max B, Ever Since You Left Me. I'd have went deaf on a bitch. Reagan was indeed a horrible president. I agree with that. But we're gonna see what Remy Ma is talking about, because this gorgeous goddess of a woman, look at her. Queen. Oh, we got choreography? What? I love that outfit. Oh my god, it looks like it's patchwork too. I love the cut. It's so 90s. Oh, I love it. I love the color scheme too. I love the choreography here. Look at her. Really? What did I miss? Really? We're quoting Drake? Drake? Fuck Drake, first and foremost. But what did I miss? Look at her in that orange. That is she really makes that color pop. Like, good Lord, that house is just, my poor black ass is just sitting here in awe, because that house is gorgeous. It looks like the inside of a palace.
What did I miss?
It's a big ass fucking house.
I heard bitches been sending shots. I'm sorry, boo, but you missed. Still pretty as shit. Still fuck it up with my sis. Just got a text from this one dude. He said, let me get you lit.
Oh, and she's taking shots. She's taking shots. All right, yep. Clarissa, she's taking shots at you, bro. All the people that have been throwing shots at her, that have had her name in their mouths. Papoose. Paptimus. Paptimus Prime. She's coming at your neck, Brody. Drake is catching strays from everybody. He's catching strays from life, because he is just a walking curse at this point. 1942. I love the choreography. What it do? I'm so fucking cute. Yes, you are, bitch. Yep. These bitches can't fit my shoes. Bad bitch season. Damn. Then you know those are BBLs. Buying me shit and I don't even need it.
so conceited. I don't need a reason. When the money gone, me and all my bitches leaving. I'm back outside. And
oh, this is.
Heard these niggas spending money. I'ma make them spend some more. All the niggas outside and they pockets full grown. Heard these niggas spending money. I'ma put. This
music video is so early 2000s coded. It's not even funny. This whole video plays out like a early 2000s Kesha or it's like a Sierra music video mixed with like a Kesha, some Christina Aguilera thrown in there, and just I feel like this is just girls' day, girls' night. You know, you just out with your girlfriends, being bad as fuck, throwing money in the air, partying, twerking on cars and shit. Just, this is giving me a lot of nostalgia. I love this shit. This is so early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s coded. I don't know. I feel like a censored version of this would be on like 106 in Park. The Walking Dead body. I'm sick of you. All them hundos. Oh, look at them. I'm a good girl and look at those. And a real nigga at the same time. Going shopping and island hopping is my idea of a great time. Got one nigga that's talk your shit. We only talk on FaceTime. Another dude, he a chef, he dying to see what it tastes like. I ain't tripping on no bitch about no dick that ain't mine. I can fuck with him, or you can fuck with him, or we can fuck with him at the same time. I got a ball player that's in the yes, thick bitches in the front. I love to see it. Look at that dress. I feel like I'm watching Love Island, the music video. Like if all the girls did a music video together, this is what that would be like. Like Love Island, the music video starring Remy Ma. Just, oh my God. I feel nothing but joy watching this and listening to it. She really sent her shots. Why would I be so pressed about some dick that ain't mine? Why would that even come across my mind? Like she's basically like, all of these people that have my name in their mouth, I'm gonna just keep living my life. I'm just, doing me, partying, I'm rallying up niggas. Man, I'm just tallying them bitches up. Like, this nigga's coming through trying to slide. She's like, I got dudes and I only talk on FaceTime. Flex your shit, Remy, because Lord knows you have been putting in the work, being a pioneer for these women in the rap game. And let's not forget, if it was not for Remy Ma, you would not have one Cardi B, one Megan Thee Stallion, hell, one Nicki Minaj. You wouldn't have any of them bitches without Remy. She put them on. Obviously, she was, they ascended to star status, but if she didn't put them on that stage at that festival 20 years ago, or just about, like 10 something years ago, if she didn't put them on that big ass stage, they would have never gotten to where they are today. Probably they would have, maybe. Who knows? They would have probably linked up with like the Rock Nations or your fucking oh Jesus, why am I blanking? They probably would have gotten in with like Atlanta Records or some sort of record label. Why? Sorry, my mind kind of crashed because I was just like looking at the outfit. I'm just like, that outfit is gorgeous. The tism is really in overtime right now because I'm trying to get my point out, but I keep looking at this dress and I'm like, it's fucking gorgeous. It's a gorgeous dress. That color is just so vibrant. It is like a rose. Just I love how it's lace. That is a gorgeous dress. Gorgeous. I wish. If I was like in another life, if I was maybe 100 pounds lighter, I could pull it off. Hell, not even 100 pounds. If I was just 50 pounds lighter, I could pull it off, bitch. I would go for it. But just I love that she is just, doing her job, continuing to do her, continuing to keep on the grind and, be a mentor for other women entering the rap space and being a guide and being a good role model for them, because we really don't have many good role models, good OG role models for women in the hip hop space. She is one of a few, one of a dying few at that. Like, cause honestly, we've got our Mount Rushmore of female rappers, like our OGs right now, is her, Eve, and Missy. And well, I'll say OG, and because obviously Queen Latifah's an OG, but I'm talking about the OGs as of like recently, not like the past the 80s and the 90s. So, but like our OGs right now that have come out and really showed up and showed out: Remy Ma, Missy Elliott, Eve. That's it. That's all we got. That's all. If I implore you, if I'm missing anybody, let me know. Charge it to the pen, not to my heart. But those are the three that I can think of off the top of my head. Are those three. Because I'm telling you, Eve's Tiny Desk concert was spectacular. She looks like she hasn't aged a day. Her bars are still crisp. Her flow was still tight. Like, the flow was hot. The flow pockets, crisp. The delivery, on point. Backup singers, flawless. But we're going to continue. I'm going to run it back a little bit.
Fuck with them, or you can fuck with them, or we can fuck with them at the same time. I got a ball player that's
I love it. I love our thick bitch representation. Yes. Big girls do it better. Yeah.
Love a man that's generous. Love a man that's spinning it. He keep cash and drive fast and live where Christian live.
Woo.
Calabasas. We love Calabasas.
Shouting out. Yo. Okay.
I'm back.
I love the choreography. Alright, Tom, we just gotta vibe out. Woo! Using the bottle as a microphone? Yes! Oh, her hair is so gorgeous. She had to change so many outfits for this. Let's talk about the boots. The boots, the drip, the makeup, the hair, the just flawless. Good Lord. I don't understand. I don't know how you could do it, because she had to do her makeup differently like every time, I'm sure. She had to do her hair differently for every single. I couldn't. You know how long it takes to get your hair and your makeup done professionally? I could never. My attention span is not that great. I would be so fidgety. I'd be like, oh my God, I don't even want to do it no more. Like, I've been here for 8 hours. And then I gotta change into 3 more goddamn outfits. It's just, shout out to her makeup artists and her wardrobe and the people who really like helped her out. Cause just shout out to them, cause they were working overtime for this.
Spinning on everybody.
Reminisce. Ugh. This is a fun song. I love this song. Oh my God. It's fun. It's energetic. It's bouncy. It's just memorable. It sticks in your head. The choreography was tight. Just them shaking ass and having a good time. I didn't see not one nigga in that fucking music video. Did y'all notice that? I didn't see not one dude. It was ladies' night. It was all ladies having fun and washing cars and being sexy. And it was for them. They were doing it for them. They weren't doing it for the male gaze. Shout out to Remy, bro. Shout out to Remy for putting bitches on. Being a pioneer for women in this space. And I saw them little light brights in the front. I saw the white girl in there. She was probably the one that grew up in the trailer park. I'm not even gonna lie. That's the only kind of white people that we generally hung around, was the ones that came from the same hoods that we did. And it was just bitches, girls of all shapes and sizes, bitch shaking ass, just BBL or not. And I love the thick girl representation, because we need it. We need this because BBLs have lied to you, men. But y'all so damn stupid and y'all so damn horny that y'all don't even realize it. Y'all have been brainwashed. You think just because I'm not gonna go in on you. The video's gonna be out soon. It's members only right now. But I will be releasing it soon. So right now it's members only, but I'm calling you out. I'm calling y'all out. Y'all been lied to. BBLs are lies. And I'll tell you why, but you gotta watch the video when it comes out. That's love, sis. It is love. It's just, I'ma probably play this song again later on, and I'ma just be in here throwing cheeks. Me and Tom just gonna bust it down. I'ma just have a good time. This is a song that you could just throw on, have the girls over, and just have a good time. You know that fucking god-awful song, Friday, by Rebecca Black? That's what that reminds me of. Tam, thank you for the gold coins. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that makes me think of One Friday. And who remembers that Katy Perry song? Last Friday Night? Or Friday Night? Or I think I don't know if it's also called Friday, but it's Friday Night. So it makes me think of Friday mixed with Friday Night, where it's just her with the girls out doing whatever the hell, being bad bitches, twerking in the mansion, having a pizza party, having a slumber party with the just girls being sexy out there on the cars in bikinis and shit like it's a Cisco music video. But I didn't see not one nigga. It's like the island from Wonder Woman, where it's all women. There's no men allowed. The Amazons. What is it? Thermoskia or Thermeskia? I can't remember what it's called, but it's that. That's what that felt like. Was just, I felt like this was one of those scenarios where if you went to that mansion and like danced and did your thing, you felt safe. You felt safe, you felt protected, you felt free. Free to, be yourself. Free to, embrace your sexuality as a woman. And not have to worry about being preyed upon. Just shout out to Remy for making our women in the hip-hop space feel safe. Because that's all we want as women is to feel safe in our environments, in our surroundings. And I'm just so thankful that we still have people who are actually putting forth effort to guide and mentor our community, especially in the hip hop scene. Because there's a lot of women who have given up on these young aspiring rappers just because they're just rich. They're too rich to care. But Remy is actually putting her wealth to good use. She's saying, I can enjoy all this good shit that I have. Like, I can enjoy being rich and having all this shit and twerking in the mansion and throwing money all over the place, but I also put it towards a good cause. I put it towards helping, mentoring, guiding, and opening up doors for these young aspiring female rappers and being a positive example for female rappers in the industry. Because right now, the only examples we have are Sexy Red and Young Miami. Like, I never thought I would ever see the day where people would be inspired by Young Miami and Sexy Red. Why? Why? But shout out to Remy Ma for keeping it real, keeping it 100, addressing the bootlickers, addressing the piggybackers, addressing the ones whose heads you live in rent free, and tossing them aside, and continuing to be yourself. You know, it's so hard to maintain your integrity in an industry like this. And so I'm so glad that you have stood strong in your integrity and that you're continuing to try and push the culture forward instead of drag it backwards and drag it down. But we're going to move on. We arrive at our destination. Vince Staples' Tiny Desk concert, y'all. Let's go.
Support for NPR Music comes from Capital One, proud supporters of NPR Music and the Tiny Desk Contest. What's in your wallet? Learn more at CapitalOne.com.
My bro is 55 and I'm 52 and we're still like little kids with each other. Oh, yeah. Oh, is this blackberry marmalade? Let me turn that up for you guys. Okay. We got a little Asian girl on the guitar. I love her hair. This is so punk.
Empire's built on bloodstained ground. Kanye West, I pray they all fall down. London Bridge, they trying to cross you now. Don't crash out, dirty Diana. I got the hammer.
She is tearing that guitar
I
up.
know it's polarizing. I miss my nana.
Oh, I see. She's got the. Oh, that's got the crybaby sticker on it. This is bringing up a point now that it's happened enough times to where I'm sensing a pattern. Have y'all noticed that the fashion has kind of gone, that we've kind of entered a cycle in terms of fashion? Have y'all noticed that like early 2000s fashion and early 2000s aesthetic is making a comeback? Am I the only one who's noticed that in recent years? Like, you've seen the resurgence of fanny packs, plaid, you know, Jinko jeans. There's a lot of ripped jeans, acid wash jeans, Vans, Converses. People are wearing New Balances again. Like, I don't know. Have you noticed that there's been a little bit of a 2000s worship in terms of like fashion and even music? Because I've definitely noticed that people are back to wearing like overalls and patchwork clothing. Because I've been seeing a lot of that. I saw Jill wear some, and then I just saw Remy Ma wear her outfit, that it was all like different colors, different patchwork. And I'm like, why is this giving late 90s, early 2000s? So, I mean, I like it. I like this. Because it's very nostalgic. You know, I'm thinking about old shows that we would watch like on TV where they had these concerts and like music videos on MTV and stuff, and just the fashion and the aesthetic and the music. Like, punk is making a comeback of all things. Like, holy hell. It really does feel like we just kind of glitched in the Matrix, and now everything from the early 2000s up until the 2010s is suddenly popular again. I don't know. It's just a little observation, but we're gonna get back to it because I want to enjoy this. This reminds me of Fall Out Boy.
Promise me you won't gun me down.
Promise me you won't gun me down. Promise me you won't gun me down. Promise me you won't gun me down.
Promise me you won't gun me down. Promise me you won't gun me down. Don't gun me down. Anti-establishment, crackers on that shadiness. Crackers watch me work and break my back and said they gave me this. Crackers
talk your shit.
Pockets with the tax and said they made me rich. Cracker jack the sound and showed and boxing me in to show my shit. Black man, don't let it trouble you. America front on you. I know it befuddle you, but don't let it get to you. Snore if they miserable.
Talk your shit.
Behind every smile, they think about killing you.
No fucking way they got away with that. Well, I mean, they did say it was gonna be strong language.
Ghetto nigga, gangster nigga, dangerous nigga, famous nigga, bougie nigga, Louis nigga, Prada nigga, Gucci nigga.
Okay, do you think this concert is gonna hold like the world record for the most N-words said on a Tiny Desk concert ever? Because I know it's inappropriate joke, I know, but just the fact that they started with this song and I had to remember halfway through, I'm like, oh, are they even gonna be able to get away with that? Are they gonna be able to do that? But they answered that for me. Because I remember they spelled it out and I'm like, oh, are they gonna... It's gonna be a lot of punks.
Ghetto nigga, gangster nigga, dangerous nigga, famous nigga, bougie nigga, Louis nigga, Prada
talk your shit.
Gucci nigga, honest nigga, heartless nigga, honest nigga, smartest nigga, say it how I meant it, then I call it like I saw it. Scholar nigga, proper nigga, killer nigga,
Jesus.
Nigga, conscious nigga, pompous nigga, shopping over Zabba nigga, California cater nigga, elevated nigga, ain't you glad I made it nigga, go ahead, say it nigga, ruggish nigga, covered nigga, loving nigga.
She is fucking up that bass. Oh my god. And she's so tiny. Who the fuck you calling nigga? You know what this makes me think about? You know what this makes me think about? Who... For all the people that grew up in the 2000s, do y'all remember the Naked Brothers band? If y'all remember the Naked Brothers band, let me know, because that's the vibe that I'm getting. I'm like, they remind me of something that I've seen before. And again, it goes back to that early 2000s worship. That's why I was like kind of looking a little bit, and I'm just like analyzing, because I'm like, this reminds me of something. But yeah, like, it was them, the Jonas Brothers. It was that period of time where, like, punk rock was just kind of everywhere. Like, alternative rock was everywhere, too. Like, this is really giving me Naked Brothers band vibes. One, because of, like, the super tiny, super young-looking people playing the instruments and everything, because they were all kids. Or like teenagers at the very least in the show. I did watch the TV show. I watched it every now and then. It wasn't personally my favorite. I was a Cartoon Network girl. Only time I ever really watched Nickelodeon was to watch SpongeBob. And trying to think what else. It was SpongeBob, the Backyardigans, and Dora the Explorer. That was it. If it wasn't those three, I did not give a yuck. I was on either Disney Channel or Cartoon Network. Mostly Cartoon Network, because I was a huge Powerpuff Girls fan growing up. So. Blackberry marmalade and sweet tea. see this motherfucking all the small things. Rest in peace to old Fallout Boy. Oh, Nat is married now. What? G A N I G A.
Okay to say it.
And okay to say N I G A. I love that beanie. That's also very 2000s. It's very skater boy era. Oh my god, they're doing Go Go Gorilla? How much of Crybaby is he gonna do in this concert? Cause if he's doing this one, I don't know, man. Like if he, cause he started off with Blackberry Marmalade, and then I hope he does Cotton. Oh my god, you have to do Cotton. It's mandatory. That song is a bop. Alright, but we're okay. I'm taking the journey, taking my brain off, and I'm enjoying it.
With my hands behind my back, I know my tags are not updated, but I don't think you need that strap. Why can't you just talk to me? My life is inside your hands. Can you protect it? Am I being harassed or arrested? I just want to know. I know how the story go. Either way, on the news said he had a gun.
I just noticed that he has a little gap right here. He is a member of the Gappy Squad. Granted, like I say with all people with gaps that are famous, they're not quite as large and divine as mine. Mine is a once in a lifetime gap. You don't see gaps this big unless there's a tooth missing. But there isn't. It's just a big gap. I don't know how I got it, but it's there. And I'm a keep cheesing. Cheese, nigga. Bitch. Because these people are like, oh, and why is your gap so big? I don't know. Why is your dick so small? Like, let's not ask irrelevant questions here. But shout out to the Gappy gang, Gappy Squad, on point. Sorry, I just wanted to point it out because I was looking and it caught my eye. I'm like, one of us. I am with my people.
Let
me play this so that y'all can enjoy this.
Now we can't, and I can't help but shed a tear. Stomach drop every time that
I love that guitar line. That's not her with the bass. Her and no, that's the rhythm guitar. The brother playing like that lick.
Somebody call 911. I just seen the 187. Who cannot call when I need help? Who cannot call for protection? Pigs flying high. You're right there. Gorilla, go,
gorilla. And it's like, look, fucking. And here's the thing that I love about Vince Staples is that he is simultaneously entertaining. His music is entertaining and also uncomfortable. And it's made that way for a reason. It's this gorgeous fusion of musicianship, entertainment, and discomfort. It's like it's supposed to take you out of your element. It's supposed to kind of throw you off a little bit. But in a way, you need it. You need that interference. You need to feel like that because the truth, that's how the truth is. You know, you can paint it as pretty and put as many coats of paint on it as you want. But at the end of the day, the ugly truth is still the ugly truth. And that's the point that he emphasized in White Flag, you know, where he painted over the flag and then shot it. Like, no matter how much you paint over it, when you hold it up to the light, you can still see black and white. No matter how much you try and whitewash the history, we exist side by side. yin and yang. We are just a part of each other. Not, we didn't ask for it, but fuck it, like, we exist alongside these people. And that's a very important message. And I like how the lyrics, the catchiest parts of the song are the most wild. Like, 10 years ago, no nigga would have been caught singing Catch That Gorilla and listening to a song about police brutality. Like, we get the innuendo. We get it. Which is hilarious. Well, not hilarious, but it's like ironic considering the shit that Trump pulled with the former President Obama. But, that's how it's always been. And we need that discomfort to keep us grounded so that we don't lose ourselves in the simulation. It's like it lures you in just enough, but it also reminds you not to go too deep into the illusion. But it's almost like, I don't know, it's like it's like electric shock therapy. Like when you start to descend too deep into the code, too deep into the illusion, there's something in the lyrics that acts as kind of like a jolt to snap you back into reality. And I like it. Like, it's uncomfortable as fuck, but I still like it.
Red line gentrified, they get rich left and then men shake his minds. Went from red lines to picket lines to mainline prison time for the crimes that we commit. But genocide don't mean Nana, Uncle Sam, guess it's dignified. In America, part of the dream that they were sharing, there's terror rain on our parade. Gotta dance with it like Mr. Bentley. If I get pulled over, Lord forgive me. If I do the dash, then Lord be with me. I was 12 years old when they tried to sit me on the curb. I got choke slammed for resisting arrest from a grown man. I ain't even tell my mama what happened. She the one who put me on to their program. Red, white, and blue lights flashing. One-way trip to Doug Mansion. Somebody call 911.
Red, white, and blue lights flashing. One-way trip to Thug Mansion. That is the most gorgeously artistic way I've ever heard a prison described, ever. Thug Mansion is wild. But it's true. Like, I can't even say that it's not true, because it is.
Just seen the 187. Who cannot call when I need help? Who cannot call for protection? Pigs flying high. You're right to heaven. Gorilla, go, go, gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. Catch that gorilla, 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 go, go, gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. Catch that gorilla, 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 go, go, gorilla, gorilla, gorilla.
Why does she kind of look like Zendaya? I kept looking at her like she reminds me of somebody.
If you know who George Jackson is in the crowd, can you raise your hand?
George Jackson?
If you know who Bobby Hutton is in the crowd, can you raise your hand, please?
Bobby Hutton. These are names that I don't know.
If you know who Frank Diggs is, can you raise your hand in the crowd?
I don't know any of these people.
Cool.
It could just be I never listened to them. Or I didn't do the research. Or it never came across my radar. Ernie Bill? Is that the name that's on the guitar strap?
And the efforts for y'all to come here. I know y'all couldn't hear me. I just want to see something. If you know who George Jackson is in the crowd, raise your hands real quick. What about Bobby Hutton?
Mm-hmm.
Frank Diggs? Larry Kimmons? Don't worry about it. Just ask.
Look at him smiling. Oh, I love his dimples. What song are they about to do next? Because they started off with Blackberry Marmalade, and then they continued with Go Go Gorilla. Oh, okay, it's White Flag. So they have to do Cotton. It's mandatory. I'm waiting for Cotton. George Jackson was a revolutionary thinker of incarceration. Thank you, Noah. I did not know that. I'm gonna definitely do a video about that.
Sometimes love can turn to war. I seen it all before. Not far from part of course. Try not to get too lost. It ain't no coming back soon as you're back against that war. That is a rock represents a hard place. Out of the box because of God's grace. Guard them on from in the casket. Stars are born, them nigga lagged it. With a pig's here, black man in traffic. Why they treat me like I'm in a UFO? Cut me in the backseat so I can't phone home.
Thank you for giving me homework, Vince Staples. I'm gonna write these names down.
Those got too high now, I feel like I'm flying. White flag, I don't wanna fight no more.
What was that? George Jackson was one of the names?
White flag, I don't wanna fight no more. Sometimes love can turn to war.
I seen it all before.
Not far from part of course. Try not to get too lost. It ain't no coming back soon as you're back against that war. Life is a rock, represents a hard place. Out of the box because of God's grace. Squabble up. I see the devil in the audience. Seen friends turn 4 eyes locked on that back door. Gotta keep it shut. Hip hop taught me all y'all love black folk, but it's not enough. Kicking feet in the yard, 2 3s in the yard.
Alright, so, and I will go from there after everything's over.
I can make your dreams come true. I got what you need. Come
She really just looks like Zendaya. Like, oh my god. Like a lighter, kind of rounder. She even had the same build. Not quite the same build, because Zendaya is very lanky. Very, very skinny. She at least has a little bit of meat on her bones.
White flag, I don't wanna fight no more. I don't wanna fight no more. Sometimes love can turn to war. I seen it all before. Not far from part of course. Try not to get too lost. It ain't no coming back soon as you're back against that war. Light as a rock, rough as a hard place. Out of the box because of God's grace. That song is called White Flag. It was the single we put out on this project. The first one was called Blackberry Marmalade. We played that first. We did a video for that, and one of my homies helped me direct the video. His name is Bradley. Shout out Bradley. What's up, bro? How you doing? Adrian too.
Okay.
He was nervous about that video. He was like, "Hey man, we can't shoot a bunch of black people in like a restaurant and shit. It's gonna go over poorly." And I was like, I guarantee you when
interesting. Hold on, I'm invested.
Where, we painted the flag a little bit. They're gonna be way more upset at that than like the shit. One of my favorite comments on that video, the first one, Blackberry Marmalade, is somebody said, "Damn, bro, that's crazy. It's a GR Corolla in the back." Life is funny like that sometimes,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Life is funny like that sometimes. It's all you, Mom.
I feel like he's doing this deliberately. He's doing this intentionally because he knows people are going to be watching. He's slipping in details in here. He is leading people on a scavenger hunt. He's giving just enough to draw the interest, and then he's moving on. I know what you're doing. Vince Staples. You're not going to fool me, brother. You're not going to fool me. I know exactly what you're doing. Oh, let me see if I can move this down a little bit, just so that I'm not completely blocking everybody. There we go. But yeah, he's deliberately slipping in little notes, little nuggets of information about, these leaders, these revolutionaries that he name dropped twice, which is a pattern. I picked up on it. And then with the story. So I see what you're dishing out. My mind is invested. I am latched on, and I'm gonna do hella research later. You don't just best believe I'm doing hella research. I wonder. I hope that is he gonna do like 7? What is the song called? 7 in the morning.
Thank you.
That song is just gorgeous. Shame on the devil. Okay.
That better be cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. I long for loving and affection. These hoes ain't what I need direction. Don't leave me, please, swear I learned my lesson.
That's what they all say.
I still chase thrills, I'm imperfected. I don't wanna talk on the phone, leave me a message. Voices still in my head. Beef with my closest of friends and make no amends. I'd rather kill him instead.
Damn. Okay. Spitting.
Some fair time. Chorus to call it with deadlines. Shame on the devil, I'm touched by an angel. The Lord made me special. I pray for days like this.
Ugh, just
Amen.
I imagine.
Shame on the devil, I'm touched by.
Okay, I'm listening to the lyrics.
I pray for days like this.
I love the wordplay on this. The shame on the devil, touched by an angel. Just, I don't know. I feel like we give the devil way too much credit. We give him way too much credit. Because he can't directly influence people's actions. He can only try and tempt them to carry out the action themselves. He can't control them. He can't just control people and make them do bad things. It's like, it's that little voice, that intrusive thought in the back of your head that's like, what if you did this? And it's up to the person whether or not they actually want to do it. So, me personally, we give the devil too much credit. We got to take some accountability and take some autonomy as living, breathing humans, because we did, in fact, eat from the fruit of knowledge, from the tree of knowledge. So we know, we understand, we know the difference between right and wrong. So when we do wrong, we can't just blame it on Satan and be like, oh, he tempted me. No, take accountability. You got played. You let your inner darkness consume you and corrupt you. So I love just that play on it right there, because you can tell that it's said in almost a kind of ironic kind of way, where, it's, shame on the devil. And I hear the irony in that, because, they're like, oh, shame on the devil for being the embodiment of evil. But then when you're constantly dogging on and blaming and scapegoating the devil, then the accountability for your own actions disappears. Because if people have somebody to shift the blame onto, they don't have to actually work and better themselves. And so, because they don't see themselves as the problem. And so, complacency and shifting the blame and scapegoating will lead to a slippery slope of them adopting, of their habits becoming darker and darker and darker, because they've had nobody to check them, because they can just scapegoat. They could just put the blame on somebody else. We don't have to take accountability for our shitty behavior. Let's just put it on somebody else. Then suddenly, what I do doesn't seem so bad in comparison. It's a very tricky slope. It's a very easy slope to fall down, especially as a Christian. And I'm going to need people to learn how to tell the difference between humans being genuinely heinous and also being influenced by, Satan. Because even then, he can't control you. He can only goad you in a different direction. You can still choose to go the other way. And I'm y'all about to see in a video that's about to come out. That'll make perfect sense. That video is coming out. It might have come out already. No, it comes out at 4. So be on the lookout for it, and you'll see what I mean. But we're gonna continue because I'm invested.
Out of the mud, label the leader they following, cuz light on my feet, floating above. I don't be creeping and keeping in touch. I know some hoes that'll pull up to give me some pussy before they come give me a hug. Shit is disgusting, but then
I feel like I'm walking through the streets of Vegas at night
Tommy the clown,
while smoking.
No weight, keeping me clean, wiping me down. Love when that boozy up, wavy will play. Passing the Getty to put up on bay. Getting in Malibu chills. No, we not talking as much as we should. Know that I'm proud of you still. Sliding for Shelly and Phil. If I don't do it, who will? Tell me who shoot for the shooters. Who will look after Medusa? Life is a bitch. Hit it and quit. Deal with the.
Who's gonna look after Medusa? Oh my god. Nah, this nigga's a poet. He's like actually a poet. Oh my god. Nah, this nigga is a poet. Oh my god. Just because Medusa, right? The Gorgon from the story of Perseus. Was it? Yeah, it was Perseus. He had to was it the Odyssey? No, it wasn't the Odyssey. It was oh my god. Jesus. It's not the Odyssey though. But Perseus had to slay Medusa, the Gorgon. And her look, her gaze, petrifies people, turns them to stone. And so when the line, who's gonna look out for Medusa, typically, when you gotta look out for somebody, that means you have to look at them. You have to be watching them. You have to be watching over them to make sure that nothing happens. You have to watch their back. But the whole purpose of Medusa is that she was cursed by the gods to be so hideous that people gazing upon her will turn them to stone. So she has been cursed to petrify anybody who lays eyes on her. But then just the line, who's gonna look after her? Because that's just isolation at its core. It is very like, that is a lonely, destitute fate. To be cursed to a life of perpetual isolation and loneliness because people genuinely can't even look at you without turning to stone forever. Just, god damn it. Yeah, nah, this nigga's a poet.
The karma, the sutra. Fuck up some commas like Future.
The karma, the sutra, fuck up some commas like Future.
Shame on the devil, I'm touched by your angel, the Lord made me special. I pray for days like this. Yeah.
She looks like somebody I know. Like genuinely. She looks like somebody I like. That's why I'm like looking. I keep getting distracted because I'm like that she genuinely looks like somebody I've seen before.
I hope you had a good day. I pray you had a good day.
This is like, I'm gonna find this song.
I hope you had a good day. I'm praying for a good day. I'm longing for a good day.
Same here. Longing for a good day. Yeah. Ain't had too many good days.
Just keep praying.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Keep praying.
Keep praying.
Just
keep praying. Until then.
Okay, until then.
Just keep praying.
Oh, until that day
just
comes, until
praying.
tomorrow comes. Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully one day they get answered.
Hopefully one day they can answer. Golly. I really feel like his sound and his delivery, and even like the kind of slowed down, somber, almost dirge like tone, it's giving me very alternative, um, indie rock, indie vibes. I'm getting very Arctic Monkeys, Gorillas. I'm getting very what is it? Tame Impala. Um, what's it? Was it like two? What's the name of that damn band? Even I would argue, if you've ever heard of Briston Maroney, I'm getting some of them as well. Um, Hippocampus, just all these different indie slash alternative bands. The Neighborhood as well. I forgot to mention the biggest one, The Neighborhood. Love me, love The Neighborhood. They are it's such a West Coast kind of chill vibe. And I just, when you really just want to smoke and work through some demons, I'm telling you, their music is phenomenal. But that's the vibe that I get listening to Vince Staples, is those indie. And I think the reason why I'm sitting here and it's like almost uncomfortable is because it's reconditioning. And I like that. I need that, because you genuinely don't see a lot of black people in the alternative punk and indie space. Not anymore. Black people in punk were like this. We created that shit over here in America before the British punk revolution came over and it kind of like fused together. I love this. Just, it's very, and this is like the wind down that I needed. I just want him, I'm waiting for Cotton. Like I said, I want him to play Cotton because that's a fucking banger of a song. From the lyrics to the music video to just that beat, that driving beat. I'm sorry. If you don't play it, I'm gonna throw Tom at the screen.
What else y'all got for me?
If you don't play Cotton, bro, Tom is getting launched. Okay, Only in America.
Yeah.
We're picking it up.
Yeah. I'll make it work. A little bit more mouth.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to pause, but I would also, I just thought of something as far as music genres. Grunge. That's the other genre I was looking for. It's this very grunge, post-grunge, very alternative. That's the alternative subsector that I was thinking of. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. I'm sitting here like, oh my god, like it, because I can see it. I can see the people wearing the skinny jeans and like the ripped skinny jeans and the flannel and or like the baggy jeans with the fucking chain wallets, and just like their hair's all messy and they're just like outside smoking like cigarettes or smoking weed. That's what that reminds me of. It is very grunge. Like very Nirvana, very Three Doors Down, but mostly Nirvana. Very, very Nirvana. Because just holy shit. I don't know why it took me so long to get there, because again, in the early 2000s, grunge and alternative and punk was all the rage. It was just, that was just the sound of the 2000s, was punk, grunge, alternative. And I feel like I'm being pulled back into the past. Even though like I wasn't old enough, I feel like in my past life, I've seen that era. And I feel like I'm walking down memory lane, because I have fond memories of early 2000s music and early 2000s culture. And this is just we're hitting all the stops here. Like if I had a bingo card in front of me right now, all of them bitches would be checked off right now. Hey, Miss Ashley, good to see you. Yes, and it's like, I love this. One, I love that I'm seeing my girls here playing guitar. Like, it's giving me very Beyonce vibes, how all of her band members are women, and just, I wish there was a female drummer too. That's personally me. I'm just a little biased. Also, because one of my idols that I look up to as a drummer is Sheila E. That's the girl. That is the baddest bitch in the game when it comes to drummers. Specifically female drummers. Iconic. Goddess. There should be no compare. None. You can't name another female drummer more iconic than Sheila E. You can't. I dare you. Somebody's probably gonna name like 50 in the comment section, so I'm gonna just shut the fuck up and hit the play button.
America the beautiful. I like to take a look at you. It's hard to see past these dogs from beyond the bars. No, they let us go to book at you. We barely can read, cause speech not necessarily free. Black folks always embarrassing me with that face up and them. And so yeah, we just wanna have a good time. All that we've been through. I remember being 9 on 10th Street in Pine when I lost my mental. Growing up was hard. Thank God I found instrumental. But I miss when things were still simple. Hey.
I do too.
Bless the USA. God bless the USA. God bless the USA.
God bless the USA. Woo!
We can live by the gun, die by the gun, only in America. You can lie, you can steal, house on the hill, only in America.
Only in America.
You can be anything, live out dreams, only in America. Only in America. This world known to break down angels. So long since I had my halo. Hell bent on trying to make life make sense when I know I'm unstable.
Ooh, just. And I talked about this. I talked about this in my breakdown of Only in America. You know, it's ironic that the city called the City of Angels has the most evil corporations that you could possibly imagine. The whole industry exists in LA. Just, that's just like the city of opportunity there. But unfortunately, the City of Angels has been corrupted. Los Angeles. It is just, which is also ironic because Las Vegas is the one that's called the City of Sin, which I didn't really think about until recently. Los Angeles is the one that's fucking corrupted, and Hollywood and the industry just, it's all fucked. But Las Vegas is somehow so fucked that they're the ones that is the City of Sin and not Los Angeles. I just thought that was kind of interesting.
No Cupid don't miss, but I know God make mistakes too. Still in search of a breakthrough. I've been hurt since last April. Hopefully I'm better by the summertime. Sun's out, guns out, I'm clutching mine. Been through way too much to summarize. Too much in my heart to let it go. It's gonna be okay one day. You never know.
Why did that give me Bob Marley vibes?
Bless the USA. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. Hey. You can live by the gun, die by the gun, only in America. You can lie, you can steal, house on the hill, only.
You know what I feel like? I feel like a kid. I feel like I'm a kid again, standing in front of the TV, playing Guitar Hero and playing Rock Band, and just being put on to all of these new genres of music that I had never seen before, and taking in the lyrics and the musicianship and the vibes. I feel like I'm a kid again, playing Guitar Hero in my living room. And just, it's a very specific time, but that's, I don't know, where I could just rock out and I could just enjoy it, and then I could, I think about the lyrics and how hard they hit. Also, that I just now noticed that the little knitted baby, it is, look at it, Look at the baby. Oh, that's so cute. I want one. I'm gonna look it up and see if it exists. They knitted the crybaby that's on the album. They made a knitted version of it. Oh my god, I need one. I need one effective immediately. Please turn that into a marketable plushie. I know it's capitalism and everything. The core of capitalism is turn it into a marketable plushie. Please turn it into a marketable plushie. I'm seeing a lot of shit here from like the grunge early 2000s era now that I'm looking. Cause I see this reminds me, this looks like a Muppet. Or it reminds me of like the sock puppet looking monkey things. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I just see weird shit. Looks like a pipe here. An alien on the drums. I see this adorable thing. Is that a viewfinder? Is that a viewfinder that I'm looking at here? I think it is. Man, good God. Y'all remember those? The viewfinders where you put the disc in and then you hold it up to your eyes and then you can cycle through the different pictures? Oh my God. I don't even know if I still have mine. I think we gave them all away. But just Jesus, talk about a blast to the past. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and keep cooking.
Live our dreams only in America. It goes fireworks on Friday night. Never standing by my side. Feel like
shout out to Lil Bow Wow. I saw his do-rag in the background.
Perfect slice of apple pie. Got me feeling warm inside like the 4th day of July. Let's go. Shooting stars like stripes. Red, white, and blue potent slice. Big house, picket fence. Just don't be late on that ring. Land of the free, home of the brave, home of the natives, home of the slaves. Trust me when you hear me say, God gon' bless the USA.
God is gonna bless the USA. It's just a lot of these people are not gonna be a part of it.
Caught me, then they brought me to the USA.
Damn.
Bring it back, Mouth. God bless.
What a line to end on before going back into the chorus. All right, I gotta pause it again because I gotta talk about it because what a brilliant use of irony to just switch the tone and completely just ping pong the tone of the song back and forth. Because on the one hand, you take it at face value. God bless the USA. Then there's the irony that lies directly under that. Saying that after saying they caught me and brought me to America. And just, oof, fucking home run. Knocked it out of the park. Holy shit.
The USA. God bless the USA. Hey. You can live by the gun, die by the gun, only in America. You can rob, you can steal, a house on the hill.
We're 200 million, 200 M plus, keep dreaming. What? I don't know if I have mods in here. Also, hi, first and foremost. Hi, welcome. See, I love when people like you come in here. Hi, welcome. Are you excited now that I'm giving you attention? We're watching Vince Staples, and I think we're at the 2 hour and 47 minute mark. Let me see. Okay, I don't have any messages. Is that okay? That's all you came here to do is send 2 messages? I thought you were gonna at least commit. Go woke, go broke. Well, honestly, I'm centrist. I lean conservative just because I'm not hyper progressive. I'm what they call, what is it, classic liberal, something like that, where it's like it's still conservative in the way where you're like, oh, whatever, you know, I'm not a Bible thumping, MAGA toting moron, but I'm also not the super hyper LGBT, you know, let's let kids have transgender surgery before they're ready type of person. Like, I'm not like that. Like, shit, balance, people. With all things, there is balance. And you have to know which is balanced and which is not. Yeah, oh God. I agree with you, Sweet Cookies. I agree with you. But, you know, people like that exist. We gotta exist in the same country as these knuckle-dragging mongoloids. So, it is what it is. You know, the survival of the fittest. The fittest will survive, and the rest will just, I don't know, die, I guess. I don't know. I still have a viewfinder with reels. You might be a little behind, Tam, but I remember my viewfinder fondly. I think we had a couple of them. We had a red one, we had a blue one. I think we had a yellow one, I'm not sure. But I would look at pictures from like Italy and Greece, and oh my God, the underwater ones, the marine ones were my favorite. Just looking at the ocean, looking at the fish there, looking at the sea life, the plant life. Just it was I think that's why I wanted to become an artist, because, you know, I saw natural beauty like that, and I wanted to replicate it. You know, I wanted to draw it, and I wanted to share it with the world. Please, I think I can. I don't even know how. The only people that think gay is wrong are gay. I'm sorry. You're gay. It's fine. Like, I keep telling y'all, it's okay to be gay. It's 2026. Nobody cares. You can come out of the closet. Like, y'all are really just, I don't know what you're mad about, but like, the biggest homophobes have all taken dick at least once. All of them. And that's scientifically proven. Like, if you hate it that much, you're projecting. That's psychology, brother. People condemn who they are. You know, they condemn who they are the most. It's okay, buddy. You take as much dick as you want. Nobody cares. It's 2026. Like I said, it's okay to be gay. It's not gay if it's a three-way. But let's see. We can. I think I can. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. That's all they do is deflect. They want to talk about gay people, but they'll be the ones with penile organs jammed down their throats in the comfort of their own homes. Don't act like I don't know what y'all freaky ass niggas do. Like Kendrick said, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Alright. I think that worked. Did that do it? Well, I mean, it's still gonna show up here on the video, but here on my end, it disappeared. But yeah, no, I don't get mad when people come in and try to troll, because again, like, you don't know me. And I don't know you. So it's like, you think you're gonna come in and piss me off, but I don't know, I'm vibing. I'm high. I'm high as fuck right now. And I'm gonna be going to sleep soon. No, you think you can ruin my mood just because you come in and call me fat? Yes, I'm fat. Hell yeah, I'm fat. I'm a big, thick, juicy ass bitch. BBW, bitch. I graduated summa cum laude from BBW University. Suck it. And I'm telling you, the people that you know, insult fat women, I'm sorry, y'all just like thick cheeks. Y'all like fat women. It's deflection at its finest. And it's okay, because big girls do it better anyway. Damn, stiff wear. I love it. Look, it took me a while to get to this level of confidence. I was bullied a lot as a kid, and me and my brother were also bullied. I had to protect him, and I had to protect myself, because, oldest sibling syndrome. He was like this big. He was so small, and I'm just like, y'all really about to make me choke y'all. I will kill you guys if you put his life in danger. Like, I will go to jail over my brother. That's how tight we are. And so I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever you want about me. Just leave the family out of it. Because your words to me are just words. When you insult the family, that's when you're crossing lines. You're just crossing basic human boundaries. No, I removed him from the live. I think I blocked him. It doesn't actually say blocked, but I can hide his messages, so he can type as much as he wants, but it's not going to show up on the stream anymore. He can still watch, but he can't say anything. Truly an I have no mouth and must scream scenario. Those are my favorite forms of torture. So have fun, Chuckle Nuts. You have been banished to the Shadow Realm. But you still gotta watch, so enjoy the show. But we're gonna continue. I swear to God, if he does not play Cotton, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be mad.
You can be anything, live out dreams, only in America. Only in America.
Only in America.
Only in America. It's a bunch of things in this world that happen only in America.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that serious, but y'all can ignore it if y'all want to. Bring it back, Mom.
The USA. God bless the USA.
God bless the USA. God bless the USA.
Come here, Tom.
God
Bless the USA. God bless the USA. Middle fingers up. Bless the USA. God bless the USA. Fuck, nigga.
The USA.
Gotta pull a TI on him.
The USA.
Pussy.
God bless
The USA. God bless the USA. Please play Cotton. You have to end with Cotton. I have never begged so hard for Cotton in my life. How much longer do we have? No, is that it? Ah, fuck! God, motherfucking shit, ass! I can't say too much because it's gonna slap me on the hand. You mother of fuck. You mother bitch. You dirty bastard. How dare you deny me the one song that I wanted to hear live? You fuck mothering. I gotta start cussing you out Indian style. Fuck you bloody bastard bitch. Fuck. I'm really about to Tom, this is Gus. You okay, buddy? He gave me a thumbs up. He's good. I had to make do on my promise, goddammit. I made a promise. I said if I didn't hear Cotton by the end of this concert, I was going to lob Tom at the screen. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. He's fine. See? He's all good. No bumps and bruises. He still has his pride. What is YouTube doing? YouTube's being weird now. But I'm mad. I'm mad. Like, yeah, it was good, but I'm mad because I didn't hear the one song that I wanted. I'm gonna be a bitch. Yep. No, I'm gonna fall into the stereotype. I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna be like, no, fuck you. It's trash. You denied me my song. Fuck you. But I will go, and you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna just go and listen to it. Fuck you. I can't even type. I'm so fucking mad. Fuck you. Motherfuck, bitch. I'm sorry. You did this. This is your fault. I gotta watch it again. Fuck you.
Where I come from, you can't be so. These young street punks might knock you off when
Jesus died up on. I know they're gonna strike the fuck out of my channel for this, but I don't care.
Us lost singing the same old song, but drop the need to turn up the volume. Make a spinning this show hypnotic music, make you feel just like cotton. Pick me up when I feel like falling.
Pick me up when I feel like falling. See, now me and Tom gotta just dance. Like, fuck you for denying me that song. Just
make you feel just like cotton. Pick me up when I feel like falling down.
Pick me up when I feel like falling down.
As life
Goes on and death
gets
is
close,
close.
you'll need someone that makes you whole. That's love, but please don't be deceived. If you choose wrong,
They'll take everything. Okay. I had to just jam out for a bit because I can't play for too long because YouTube will hit me with the fucking snipe again. Let me just make sure that my shit's still okay. We're good. BBW's have been a thing. As a proud member, I approve your message. Thank you. And we're part of the BBW nation here, okay? Because we have been clowned for too long by these flaky ass niggas that will slide in our DMs on the down low. We know you want this ass, y'all. You're not fooling anybody. You are only fooling yourselves. You can throw all kinds of fat and wail and fucking, oh, you're just fat. You're just fat. Well, but meanwhile, you're the same dude that's in my DMs talk about some, hey yo, I'm trying to come through. Yeah, keep that energy, ho. Can't have your cake and eat it too. Bitch ass, beta male ass niggas. And just, again, I'm about to expose all of you. All of y'all. All of you ones that think that, you know, fat, that throw around the word fat as an insult. Like, if it's genuinely to the point where you are actively unhealthy and you are just dying, you are speed running, dying, that's when you gotta just dial it back. With all things, there is moderation, there is a balance. If you have a little more on you, that's fine. There are thick bitches. There are just naturally thick women. There are just women with more meat on their bones. It is a survival thing. Cats do the same fucking thing. Sometimes cats are just big for nothing. They can't help it. But the Birdman hand from it. Literally. on that type of energy. Nah, keep that energy. You want to insult us and say that we're ugly and unattractive? Stay out of our DMs then. Stay your nasty, thirsty, weird, freaky asses up out of our DMs. Go to them little skinny hoes that you worship so much. Since you want to say that big bitches are ugly, stay the fuck out of our DMs then. Y'all was thrashing Lizzo all over time and space, but wasn't y'all niggas just in her DMs trying to slide on the low? Nah. Keep your 3-centimeter defeater out of our DMs. Cause while y'all are sitting there trying to convince everybody that you don't like fat women, we will have found a nigga already that appreciates us for our curves and knows how to put it on. Come on now. I said it in the live stream I did on Kink Theory. I said it then. There are dudes that will literally go to the gym every day and crank out set after set after set, specifically so they can take down a BBW. Because it's that warrior mentality. It's that spirit of competition. They like the fight. They like the interference. They're just like, I like that you big because I got all this primal aggression I need to get out. And I would like for my woman to not split in half like a popsicle stick. I would like for my partner to have some endurance. It would be very cool if, I didn't almost, if I didn't terminally mutilate the insides of my partner and the outsides, because they can't handle the pure raw strength. And all y'all mamas big as fuck anyway too. So why are you hating on big bitches? All y'all mamas just big as hell. Some of y'all mamas big as hell. For y'all are like, there's big mamas and then there's the hover round mamas. Like everybody in the black community had a big mama growing up. And all of y'all mamas were thick. All your grandmothers were thick. So why the big woman hate? Y'all grew up around thick bitches. All the aunties and uncles just big as hell. All the family reunions. You got fucking pork and pork feet, pig feet, and chitlins, and goddamn turkey necks and collard greens with bacon grease, with the juice drizzled all on the shit, and the mac and cheese, and the fucking brisket, and the chicken, and the fucking... But y'all want to hate on the big bitches. Okay, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. You can keep hating on your mamas all you want. But real men who don't want to destroy their woman, they like them a little bit of meat on their bones. I salute them. Now, that's different from the ones who fetishize bigger women, because those are a different breed altogether, and that I'll talk about that when I do Kink Theory. I will be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to be calling it Freaky Friday. Yep, I'm going to be going live Friday nights, and we're going to be doing Kink Theory. So if you're not a member yet, those are members only lives. I will be talking about everything freak related in a respectful and educational environment. I have to note that. So all you freaks and weirdos out there that don't know how to have a conversation without being a fucking weirdo, this is not the live stream for you. This is for educational purposes only, and that is it. Disclaimer over. Thank you for the poetry snaps. I'll be there for it. Hell yeah. I know. You're there all the time. But we have approached the end of the stream. We have been streaming for a good 3 hours. And I want to keep my streams in this nice little 3-hour pocket. So if it's an hour and a half or 2.5 hours or even 3 hours, I want to keep it. That's that sweet spot, the three. It's something about three. That's the Trinity. That's divinity. That's that we pay attention to that. That's the universe trying to tell us something. But I will be going live probably tonight if I feel up to it. If not, then I'm just gonna put out a video. I have videos that are scheduled to come out, but I will be going live tomorrow night at 8:00 p.m. It'll probably be like 9 or 10, something like that. Something late at night. I want to try to shoot for a late at night when the kids are asleep. Not my kids, y'all kids, because I don't have kids. Late at night when the little bastards are finally in bed and you can wind down and be an adult and just enjoy not having screaming kids running around for until the morning. So I'm gonna probably shoot for that late night prime time, that 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is a good time. So be there at 10 tomorrow, Friday, July 24th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to join in on the kink theory conversation. I will be awake in time for the verses. I am not going to miss that. I want to see that. Trust me. So that's why I'm getting to bed now, so I could be up on time. Because I think that's going to be tonight. I got to look it up. But thank you for another episode. Thank you for the Twitch follow, Miss Ashley. I appreciate it. I'm going live on Twitch. I can't do this on YouTube. Not vanilla YouTube, at least. On YouTube, it's going to be members only. I'm going to kind of alternate with Twitch. Because I did the first 2 episodes on Twitch. And from then on, it will just be YouTube, members, and Patreon. That's it. Because it's age restricted. It's just 18 and plus. So it has to be member and Patreon exclusive. So I won't be streaming that particular segment on Twitch anymore. So be there. I figured out how to stream on Patreon, by the way. So that will definitely be happening. But you want to become a Rough Rider? It's as low as $1.99 to join. That's it. $1.99 if you want to support. If you just want to show support. If you don't even care about the free, like the stuff that you get access to, I would really appreciate it if you guys supported the channel, because I want to build into something spectacular. I want to be that role model for women like me in this community. People who are like me, people who grew up being the oddball, or people who grew up being on the thicker side, or people, who grew up in the hip hop space, Black women who love hip hop, who love all types of different music. And, the ones that don't gatekeep everything, the ones that aren't super uppity and judgmental and can look at things from a fresh and renewed perspective. So that's what I want to be. And by God, I'm going to get there. Because like I said, I want to get my mom the granny house that she wanted, the granny suite, the mother-in-law suite that she wants in the back. I want to make it happen. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, goddammit. And I'm going to do it the old, honest, hard-working way. So I'm like Kendrick, man. I want my family to smoke good, eat good, live good. That's all I want. And if it means that, I'll be here in front of this camera, having fun with you guys and educating the masses, so be it. Hell yeah. I would love to do that. Doing what I love, and then my parents can finally retire and not have to worry about finances and debt. Hell yeah. That is definitely, that is the ultimate dream for me, is that my parents don't have to work fucking warehouse jobs and slave away for little to nothing. I don't want them to have to do that. They're in their 60s. They shouldn't have to do that anymore. And so I want to be able to make it so that they can live comfortably and enjoy the rest of their life without having to slave away for corporate America. Because it's just, I see how this country is worn down. Our elders has worn down just our people in general, and like I want to do something better. I just want to help. I want to make sure that my parents don't have to struggle, which is ironic because they basically did everything they could to make sure that me and my brother never struggled. And I'll always appreciate them for that. And so I want to return the favor to them. Not because I feel like I owe them, but because I genuinely just want to see them enjoy their life and relax and not have to worry about this, that, and the third and go on as many vacations as they want. That is my dream. That's what I'm working towards. Where my parents can sit back and enjoy themselves, and I can settle down, have my kids, and give them grandchildren. They can just retire like, upper middle class white people and just fucking exist and go on vacations and enjoy the rest of their life. I don't know. Maybe, is it a fool's dream? Abso-fucking-lutely. But I'm gonna make it work, God damn it. We're manifesting. We're manifesting the powers of the universe. And if that means I have to claw my way up to the top, I'm gonna do it. My fingers are gonna be bloody and bruised by the end, but God fucking damn it, I'm gonna make it. And that's a fucking promise. And bouncing off of that video that I put out the other day, again, you know who you are. You're not stopping shit. You will never stop this. Because I'm a lot stronger than you give me credit for. And I don't go down without a fight. I don't. I stand up to oppression. I don't shrink from it. Because I have more to work towards. I have actual dreams and aspirations. I have actual people that are counting on me. And so I'm not gonna let y'all fucking bully me out of a space that I started in. Because I don't owe you niggas a goddamn thing. Like I said to my mom, I said, I'll give the glory and honor to God before I give it to any one of you niggas. You weren't there when I had to claw my way up from the bottom. You weren't there when I had, with all the abuse that I had to take. God was. Been there for me the whole time. My parents were. That's why I do this. Because I want to share my experience, and I just want to be an example for Black women who are like me, who look like me, who act like me, who like the same things. I just want to be a good role model. I want to teach and love as Christ loved. Like, genuinely. Like, I want to push the culture in a better direction. And it starts with our young women. Like, I want women who look like me to feel comfortable in their own skin. Because I'm telling you, like, if I had the chance to reincarnate in every single timeline, I'll be Black in every goddamn timeline. Because I'm proud of my Blackness. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm like, nah, y'all not gonna bully me into hating myself. The fuck? If you say God doesn't make mistakes, then God doesn't make mistakes. We are all created in God's image. So the insults, the pettiness, it doesn't bother me. Because I have bigger dreams that I'm working towards. And I'm genuinely, I see my purpose. And I want to fulfill that purpose. Miss Hummus shouted you out on her live stream last night. Shout out to Miss Hummus too, man, because she is one of the few people here that's actually that's actually speaking on these cultural issues and actually trying to discuss what to do and which direction we need to be going in. And you know, it's the fact that she cares at all is more than enough, because there are people who genuinely just don't care and will just stand by and let shit happen. So the fact that there are people here that care, and to such a degree, it's admirable. It is. Gotta let them know. Exactly, sweets. Exactly. Gotta let them know. That's why I love T.I.'s his album rollout. I love his diss track so much, just because he really molded himself into being a role model. He knew he wasn't perfect, but he's like, God damn it, I'm gonna be an example on how to navigate the industry and keep your integrity and build a legacy. I'm gonna be an example, you know, because if the examples and role models are out here, they're short numbered. Like, we are outnumbered here. It's just so few and far between. But such is the way of life. There will always be bad people or people with ill intentions out here in the world, and they exist to give the pure-hearted people purpose. And so that is my purpose, is to stand up against, honestly, any kind of oppression. I'm gonna stand up for what's right. Stand up for people who can't stand up for themselves, you know, and give them a voice that wasn't given to me. Because that's what we do. We learn from our life experiences, and we grow, and we pass that knowledge down to the next generation. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to be a positive influence on our young women and our young, just black people in general. I want to be a good influence. You know, I don't necessarily have to be a pillar or a leader. I don't crave leadership, but I just want to lead by example, if that makes any sense. Because I'll leave the leading to, you know, the natural born leaders. And I don't know, maybe I exhibit leadership qualities. I don't think I do. Honestly, I don't, because it's just too much responsibility for me. Because heavy is the head that wears the crown. God, that exists for a reason. And I don't know. I don't want to lead a whole bunch of people, but I want to lead by example. I want to be an example of, you know, how to act, how to, you know, what to know, shit, like knowledge. I want to give knowledge. I want to be an example of, like, surviving traumas, you know, not letting the sins of your forefathers affect you, breaking the cycle, stuff like that. You know, real knowledge that people can pass down to their kids and their kids' kids. I want to give people something timeless. And you've got good parents, it's natural to want to take care of them. I'm sure my mom was good before I made the decision to retire. I'm her caregiver. Yeah. And me and my mom, like, our relationship hasn't always been that great. But we're now in the place where we've been mending, we've been talking to each other, we've been communicating. And, you know, I had to give her space. I had to give her that time to see for herself, like, damn, if I want to actually get through to her, I gotta compromise. I gotta talk and actually hear her. And so I had to do the same. You know, we both had to just stop being so fucking stubborn and just, like, talk to each other and communicate and actually hear and listen to each other. And it's definitely mended our relationship. And I'm happy to see that progress, because honestly, better late than never. And it was getting really bad. And I'm just glad that we finally are in a place now where we can sit and talk for hours, where we couldn't do that before because it always led to an argument. But we can sit, and she's like, she cares about the things that I'm passionate about, specifically because, you know, it makes me happy. You know, I like doing this. It gives me a sense of purpose, and she supports it. And that's honestly all I wanted, was just support. And I would rather get that now when I'm almost 30 than to never get it ever. Like even in my 40s and 50s. But I've yapped on for long enough. We're approaching the 3-hour and 30-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all be so I can get myself a little snooze and I can be up to watch the verses, because I am going to be reacting to it. I'm not going to do it live because I know YouTube and I know streaming platforms don't like that very much. But I am definitely going to be reacting to it, and I'm going to be, I'm YG game. Y'all better give it your fucking best. Shoot for the stars with this battle, man, because whoever wins, popularity through the roof. You're gonna shoot for the stars. So you better treat this battle like it's your last. Game that, yeah, both of y'all. Yeah, treat this battle like it's your last. But thank you guys for coming through, for spinning the block, episode 18. I will be doing the next episode in a few days, so stay tuned for that. Join the Discord. I have a Discord link in the description where you can chat with me, send me videos and songs to react to on the next Spinning the Block. We could talk about social issues, stuff like that, and just hang out. You know, it's a small Discord, but it's growing. So, if you want to send me stuff to react to, Discord is definitely the place to do it. I also have like my socials, my Instagram, my TikTok. I got to start posting on TikTok again because I just haven't, and I feel bad about it, low key. But there wasn't really much I could do about that. But I'll get back into it. But as always, I have been Nixus. Tom says goodbye. He's about to go to sleep, and so am I. And I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.